Alrighty, guys. So I am finally back. Had some problems with the recording, so I had to restart a new recording. So I'm gonna have to go back and edit this one once it's done. But this is where we're at, 293% return. It looks like. Yep. And so now we're gonna continue this backtest. Hopefully now we've undergone whatever we needed to have drawn down. The context is lining up beautifully now. Previously we learned that we were trying to take longs. Hang on. We're trying to force longs all along here. Try to force our longs here, try to force our longs here. And so, in a way, our weekly context should still be aligned, and we should still, even daily. Daily was even more important. All this price action, 2023, September, August. Yeah, so we did trade all of this since January. We just really need to take into account the daily as well. And wait for the daily, 4-hour, hourly, everything in between to kind of line up. Yeah, so let's try to continue this back test. I'm trying to remember where we started since 2023 of January. I want to see where all this price action started. 2023. So we started here. And this is where we took a lot of losses here. Right? And so I love to do this. And if we look at this context aligned with our equity curve, July, what is that, 19th to November 13th? July, it's probably going to be somewhere around here. June, July. Something up here, 19th. From here to, what was it? What month? November? November 13th. Yeah, that's funny. From here to here, boom, to here, we shouldn't have been trading, which is okay. We took our break evens. It wasn't such a significant loss. We're at all new time highs. So daily. I want to look at the 4-hour here. 4-hour here and 4-hour like here. And then remove all these extra. Let's go down to the 4-hour. I'll see what they look like. Probably wouldn't have touched it up to here. Maybe taking a loss. Because if we look at the daily on this second downfall, we're probably gonna... no, that's actually not bad. We could have followed longs all the way up to here. Yeah. So let's continue. Sorry about that. Let's look at the weekly. Let's go up to the monthly. Monthly is holding, daily is holding, weekly is holding. I want to look at the daily. Daily's kind of going sideways. Starting to build something though. We take a lot of losses in here, but that is a-okay. We were following our rules. 4 hours, starting to build something. Underwent this reaccumulation, hopefully to validate it. So it's a confirmed reaccumulation. Hourly is probably holding. Hourly, we're just kind of going sideways right now. Gonna wait for a 20-minute validation of lots of strength to come into this market. Otherwise, I'm not touching it. Not strong enough. Not strong enough. Very weak market. Nothing to do here. Okay, perfect. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly's holding, daily's holding, 4-hour is holding, hourly is questionably holding. 2-minute is holding. 5-minute is valid for entries right above this high. Right here. Beautiful buy. ATR low. I'd take an entry right around here. If not, I want a new low created. Nothing yet. I still want a new low created somewhere right around here, like that. So, it wouldn't have made a difference. ATR is 5.95. We're at 6.65. Yeah. 20-minute is valid. 5-minute is valid. 1 minute. So it looks like we did create the low. If I jumped down to 1 minute, we created this low first, and then we pushed higher. So it doesn't matter because it's so close. I'd rather just leave it as is. Take my entry, probably going to be a beautiful stop out. Yep, 20 minute, gonna wait for a new validation to come into this market. Hopefully the candle closes now too. So on this candle close. Like I said, FX replay is kind of dog shit for this, especially because I look at the 20-minute candle, not the 30-minute. I have to go down to the 10, 1, 2. There we go. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding. Hourly is holding. I want to see the stage 2 now, and news is probably going to be the catalyst to it. So we still have 3 to 4 hours before the news, so 20-minute is still valid for long. 5-minute entry above this high is valid. ATR low. This is quite a big entry. This is the stop that I would consider using. Hopefully we get a new low though. That's our new low. Take our loss anyway. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, probably a loss. 20-minute, gonna wait for a new stage 1. Falls back down, nothing to do. That's our red news catalyst. That's gonna push the market forward. Yep. I want to wait for the market to kind of chill out for a second. Very big candles. The only valid buy stop up I see is above this high. Flowers holding. Are these holding? 20 minutes holding above this high, I want to say. Only entry I see is right above this high. ATR low. Falls back down, nothing to do. 20 minute, gonna wait for a new validation. Hourly might be touching MAs now. Yep, just under. Just getting scooped up. 20 minute. I'm not quite sure this is a valid candle. Yep, entry right above this high. Believe it or not, this was also a valid entry. So 5-minute entry above these highs right here. Nothing, falls back down. Gonna wait for a new build up. 1, nope, 1, 2. Very weak, 1, 2. Let's look at the 4 hour. Good, good, good. Hourly, I need to see a little bit more strength on the 20. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm really tired. I went to sleep at like 2 or 3 in the morning. It's been a long day for me. ATR low, somewhere around these highs. There you go. See what's an immediate break even. I don't think so. Immediate loss for sure. So what I'll do is I'll just set up a random buy stop here. Come on, tap me out. There we go. So that would have been a loss. I'm not gonna wait for more money to come into this market. Let's look at that hourly. Hourly money starting to come in. Valid buy stop above this high, but it wasn't validated. Gonna wait for this candle to close, see where it close at. Nope, falls back down. Falls back down. Okay, probably red news here. This is a gigantic candle. Yeah, I don't like to trade on valid entry. Above this high, and above this high. Look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding. Hourly is holding. 20-minute is holding. Yeah, this is a weird one. I'll set up a buy stop right above this high ATR low. That would have been our entry, somewhere right around here. I'll make it just slightly bigger so we cover any sort of absorption of fractal ranges. Tapped in, and we go. Move to break even, nothing to do quite yet. Hopefully we sustain this demand that came into this market. Looks like we're mitigating this demand right here. So that's looking pretty good. Putting in some more demand, kind of weak. There we go. Putting in some beautiful demand. I see a little bit more strength come in. Otherwise, I'm just simply managed to these lows. I need to see demand supported at one of these ranges. I could see it failing back down. Come on, give me money. I need to see money come into this market. Otherwise, there's nothing to do. Right now we're at 6.92. We could go up to 8. Yeah, I'm not giving up to R. Something like that. I could see it definitely coming to take us out and then continuing higher though. There's just no money in this market. And it is, what time did we enter this market? At 9 a.m. So we're good. Survived a rollover, whatever this was. Hopefully we get some money coming into this market now. It wants to. Like if they're trying to make the pushes up, but then they get rejected, and it's just sad. There we go. Money coming in, some sort of accumulation of some sorts. Hopefully we get that break up. Yep. And one more. Nope. I want to see one more. Oh, we had red news. Okay. With red news, I would have managed to around these lows. Still not taken out. Because I'd like to. Otherwise, I would have managed to here if there weren't red news on this very candle. The reason being is because I know spreads are going to widen, blah, 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 and you're going to get taken out quite easily. So I'm going to see if I'm happy with my 11R. I am. So hopefully we survive this and we get taken out, and that's okay. Let's go to the 4 hour. 4 hours holding, hourly's holding 20 minute. So 20 minute, I want to go back to see where my entry was on the 20 minute, because that's important to me. 20 minute, we entered off of an uncompleted candle. Again? Unless this got moved. Something like that. Let's go to the 5 minute. Go back to the 5 minute. What the fuck? Okay, let's look at the completed candle. So I should have entered off of this completed candle, which was at this price level. On the 5 minute. So my actual entry should have been from this high to this low. So it looks like we would have secured a very similar RR. 9 versus 11. Okay, so I need to be a lot more cautious, because what I notice a lot with these 20-minute candles, the problem is that I entered right around here before the candle finished completion. And so what I know is that more likely than not, you're going to get big wicks. You're going to get, for example, it's like entering off of this candle strength right here when price is right here. Likely than not, you're going to get chopped out versus entering on this strength. You see that? That's very important. Unfortunately, I missed it, but fortunately, it saved me. It made me money. So regardless, I would have made money, but it's just a mistake that I'll even make in the live markets, you know? Sometimes you'll make mistakes like that. That's part of the game. 20 minute, gonna wait for more money to come in. I'm gonna wait for the 20 minute to close. Oh, that was the close. Okay. For an entry. Okay. So 1, 2. There we go. So we got the 4 hour. 4 hour is holding, hourly is holding, 20 minute is holding. There's a valid entry off this high. Why didn't I take it? I need to think. Yeah, no ATR stop. Okay. So we got the 20 minute again. Yeah, there was no entry here. Even at these highs, like where are you putting your stop, you know? There's nowhere. So that's part of the reason ATR stop at this high though. I'm gonna take an order here. Oh, that's tiny. You know, I kind of just have to guesstimate because that's the same thing I do on the live market. Candle opens here. Here, let's go look. Candle opens here, pushes down, pushes higher. It's like, well, that's your entry, you know? Probably an immediate stop out like that. In a minute, gonna wait for more money to come in. Buy stop is okay above this high. ATR low. That probably didn't constitute a buy stop, but this new candle does. I'm actually looking at something that I've been testing here for a while. I guess I'll tell you guys. What do you guys notice between this area, and this area, and potentially even more down there? Maybe even this area. Oh, my bad. This area. If you look at the price action, all three candles contained immense strength. Immense strength, immense strength, and immense strength. Same here. From way below the MA, strength up to here. Below the MA, strength up to here. Right here. Below the MA, strength up to here. Below here, strength up to here. And same thing now. If you want to consider these two candles one candle, from here to this high was that move. Same thing here, from here to this high. So the problem I'm running into is, okay, what is the strength candle here? All of them are valid entries. There was a valid entry here, and there's a valid entry here. Which one am I taking? Well, 5-minute wise, I could have taken this entry with a low at this open, 6.02. This is a valid entry, but guess what? It's also a valid entry, this high. So what do I want to do? And that's where it gets a little confusing for me, because both entries are valid, and I'm going to take the higher one. I'm going to have to go back on my own time, do some more testing, and see what's valid for that. But here's my entry. ATR low. And we kind of fall back down. Let's go to 20 again. Still valid. We're actually getting the exact same thing that happened down here. Right here. Entry buy stop above this high. Look at this. Entry buy stop above this high. You see that? Price went back down on the same candle. And then the next candle bursts through it. So hopefully we get that. Otherwise it's going to be a beautiful loss. But this market's starting to get a little wicky for me. So ATR low, something like that. Get buy stopped in. This was the next low that was created. Might be an immediate break even. But yeah, price action like this can be a little confusing right now, just because we haven't done enough testing on every single edge case for us to really know what. Nothing to manage to yet, unfortunately. I want to see one more strength candle. Only place I see for management right now is going to be this right around here. I'll manage to here. I need to see strength come in like so. Move to here. A little bit more strength like that to manage to here. Do you guys see how variable my management is? I'll go from 4RR in since entry in 11 bars to 14RR since this previous management, and 1, 2, 3, 4, effectively 5 bars. You see that? So things change very quickly on the markets. You can go, and that's why it's important to test. because you're never really gonna know what's gonna happen long term with the way you're trading. And so let's play this out. Probably, hopefully we survive rollover coming up here. Market open. Maybe not. Yep, money's coming in, failing back down. Hopefully we build something, some sort of absorption, and then continue that build up, just so we don't get stopped out. Building up, yep. Hopefully it doesn't fail back down. We got red news here, so we are 0.14%, 22 units away from news. And I'm okay. We're in such good profit, even if news decided to do something like this, which I've never seen. You know, the biggest news movement has been a candle like this right here. Like, yeah, I'm okay. Okay, news worked in our favor. I want to manage a little tighter. Something like that. Survive that. And got taken out, and that's okay. We secured our, where do we manage to? Right around here, yeah. We secured our 17R and life is good. Let's go back up to the 20-minute. So I got hourly. I want to see if I would have gotten any entries here. Nope, hourly was just flat. 20-minute. The only entry I would have gotten was, let's look at this 20-minute. Potentially an entry here, potentially an entry here. So that's my problem. Let's look at the hourly, because the hourly is saying a completely different story. This is what the hourly is telling us. Nothing to do here. So I need to work a little bit on refining and building up that context that I know isn't good for me, but I still decide to trade it. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break here in a little bit. Actually, right now, I have to go grab my breakfast and a coffee, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But we're at 293%. Let's see where we're at now. 293 versus 375, almost 100% in this beautiful few days. So yeah, it's those big winners that really do it for me. And you can see my win rate, it's kind of dwindling. It's probably, with break evens, it's probably going to be like 20%, 22%. Guys, this is a 22% win rate. And look at this equity curve. This is, I don't like the win rate. I'm going to be completely honest. But I like to consider my losses or my break evens as part of my wins. But yeah, I mean, we'll have, the most we've lost in a day is -3, it looks like. -4. Versus our biggest winner has been 16, 26, 54? The fuck? Okay. I don't remember that one. Yeah, 16, 10, 28, 7, 4, 8. So you'll notice I prefer to take my quick losses than to like manage just so it looks like my win rate's a little bigger. Because what I could do, completely honest with you guys, is if I take an entry on the 5-minute, what I could do is immediately, as soon as this candle moves a little bit up, move to profit right around there. And yeah, my win rate's gonna be fucking 50% or 100% for all I care. 99%. That doesn't matter though. Because you're not gonna get the kind of returns and massive runners like you do with these. And if you do, it's gonna be a lot more rare. So once again, I like to do simulations. We'll do first 50 trades per simulation, see how we do. Yeah, so minimum balance, if we're starting with 713, we would have lost 13,000. 762. Huh, look at that, guys. No account ended lower than when we started. So we started with 713. No account ended lower with 20 different simulations. This account did end a little lower. This account ended way higher. Way lower, 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 lower. 589. Whoa, that's a big change. Now, if we go to 500 trades, or even 100, to see where we ended, smallest account is going to be 814. So we would have made 100 grand in 100 trades. 736, 594. Whoa, what happened here, buddy? So, 708. Yeah, so it's quite variable. It's kind of hit or miss, you know, because this red line, we went down to 680K. This green line, we went to 598K down here. So hit or miss, but we're learning our lesson. Here's the reality of the situation, especially with this back test. If I would have known this, well, now I do. If I would have followed my rules during this period of market time, right here, we would have saved a shitload of money. Shouldn't have traded any of this. Maybe even a couple winners in here. I don't know if we got winners within this area. I don't think we did. We might have gotten like one small winner, two small winners, just around here. Equity analysis. Yeah, it's just, that was completely on me, and it's part of the learning process. I was actually looking at markets yesterday. I'll show you guys later, but yeah, this would have been unfortunate. I should have stayed out, and that's okay. So I'll be right back, guys. Hello. Perfect. Mic is working. Everything good to go. So I forgot where I left off. I have not been on the markets. It was the weekend, so kind of just gonna look at the markets right now. It's a Monday morning or afternoon now. And yeah, I was actually watching this market all morning long. Looks like we're probably gonna start failing back down under the 4-hour hourly. Potentially could have gotten some entries here. This was at on the 22nd. What? Oh yeah, this is hourly. Monday, this was last week, so this was this morning, somewhere right around here. We're on the 29th of July. Yep, so right here. This is where the market opened. Just kind of fell back down, so absolutely nothing to do. And yeah, so nothing on this market. I was hoping we'd get some nice buildups. I think market opened at 7:30 here. Yeah, so I was looking to catch a long off of this high. Fell back down, absolutely nothing to do. And then this is market close for this day, so I wouldn't even have gotten anything on Friday. I was also looking at this market, weekly holding, daily holding, 4-hour kind of holding. Yeah, I was anticipating we'd get some nice longs off of here. Fell back down, nothing to do. But yeah, outside of that, the only other market, I'm actually going to unflag these because they need a little bit of time. The only other market I was looking at was this one. Let's look at the 4-hour, or actually weekly holding, 4-hour, or daily holding, 4-hour holding, hourly holding. I want to see some nice bullishness come into this market, something like that for me to follow longs. Only other option I saw was a long off of here at 9:30. Fortunately, I was asleep and I missed it. 4-hour was holding, hourly holding, 20-minute holding. Yeah, so on the 20-minute, this would have been my entry, and it would have been probably a break even. Something like this, or it would have been on the high of that. Yeah. So yeah, this would have been a break-even trade just now. So doesn't add or remove from the edge. It just kind of is. And yeah, I was also looking at this. I think Bitcoin fell today. Let's go take a look. Damn, if only I could type. Weekly is holding, daily is holding, 4 hours probably going to start falling off. So if we can get hourly buildups up into these ranges, we're good for longs again. Otherwise, this could be the start. No. We should build back up, given the context. But yeah, that's about it. NQ's falling. Silver's probably falling. Everything's probably falling right now pretty bad. Yeah, gold as well. Platinum. I actually sold gold up here. Like I had some gold bars that I sold it right around here. And silver I sold some silver bars right around 32. Yeah. Man, did I get lucky. I sold it right at the high. I think right around these days I sold some gold and silver bars I had, and then putting that into the markets now. And yeah, so oil's probably not doing anything. Yep, daily failing, weekly failing. Let's invert. Let's look at the monthly. Yeah, there's no lineup here. Like weekly ain't really doing anything, so daily just kind of back and forth sustaining whatever this move is, long or short in this case. 4-hour holding, hourly holding, 20-minute holding, 20-minute. You could scalp your longs or your shorts in this case all the way up, all the way down, but there's no clear context, no clear story here. Very choppy, probably gonna get wicked out several times. And yeah, so the only market I'm looking at right now is this bad boy. Let's go look at Forex. I had all these flagged a while ago. Weekly holding, daily holding, 4-hour holding, hourly holding, 20-minute. Yeah, UCAD ain't bad. Weekly holding, daily holding, 4-hour holding, 1-hour holding. Hourly's pretty shit right now, so I'd give this market a little bit more time. But yeah, this isn't too bad. EU, probably weekly holding, daily holding, 4-hour holding. Not 4-hour holding. Hourly. I want to see some more buildups on the hourly. Yeah, give this market a little bit of time. Holding. Yeah. I mean, I could get a long off of this high. This isn't half bad. I might actually take that. Nothing to do here. So, and then these were sells. Yep. Hopefully we have those continuations. Let's look at that hourly. I'm looking for relative strength here. So clearly UCAT is the stronger pair here. So let's look at the 4-hour holding, other holding, 20-minute. Yeah, I'd wait for 20-minute strength to come into this market. 20-minute strength already came into here. Not quite here. Let's look at the hourly. Yeah, hourly is just kind of flatlining right now. Nothing to do here, and probably nothing to do here. Yeah. So GNZD is the only one I'd be looking at, and I'd be looking for a buy stop right above this high. So I'll consider taking it. It was quite a weak pair back here, but this giant move leads me to believe there's very strong accumulation in this market looking to take price higher. And UCAD, gonna give it a lot of time to kind of give us these validations all along here on the right hand side of price to continue it long. So now that I kind of did a very quick top down of the market, we are going to continue our beautiful backtest right here. Beautiful. So I definitely forgot where we left off, but we'll just kind of play it forward and see what we catch. I'll probably take a break here in a little bit. I have to go get my breakfast. But beautiful. So let's start on the monthly. Monthly holding, weekly holding, daily holding, 4-hour holding. Actually, one thing I've been testing. So one thing I've noticed is hourly extensions can play a quite significant role in my kind of in my losses, and I'll tell you why. Because when the market is extended right here, I try to stock longs as much as possible, because a lot of times you'll get these small pauses in the market. Let me see if I can find an example. You'll get these small pauses in the market and then huge continuations. But other times you get these longer stages, stage ones. And so what I'm trying to figure out is some sort of common variable that we can associate the differences in these two. You know, here you would have gotten another phenomenal long stocking the 20-minute entries, 5-minute entries. Versus here, you probably may have taken a loss and then an entry here. Like here, I'd be stocking for longs, probably take a couple losses in here, and then wait, entry right here. And then same thing here. And so I'm still trying to gauge at what point do I want to stop looking at the market, especially on the hourly. Like right now, demand just came in pretty heavily to some extent right around here. Is this reason enough for me to start looking for my 20-minute longs, right? And for me it is. Unfortunately, we have red news coming up here. So we have red news in 4 hours. So if we get one more strong bullish push, hopefully the candle closes a little bit higher. like that. And now we're valid for long. So 5-minute entry, ATR high, ATR low. Yep, that's where the candle closed. So I'd look for a ATR low. If no new low gets created, I'll move this just slightly higher, and then this will be my low. Nothing. Still nothing. 20-minute is still valid. I want to wait for this new 20-minute to close. So, oh, that's where it closed. So whatever new high was created off of that, this would be our new candle, right? Let me look at the 20-minute again. Yeah, this would be a valid long. I'd take something like this. Hopefully a new low gets created here, and then we push into it. But otherwise, we are good to take this long. Whatever this low was, probably going to be a... Come on, stop me out. Now I have to take a loss here. Give me a second. Take my loss, 20-minute. I'm going to wait for new 20-minute validation, however news is coming up. Yep. So as you can tell, our analysis of where price is going is 100% accurate. You know, every single time we know where the market is going. Your true edge is defined in your ability to get in the market at these given times. Yeah, we know the market's going to go long, but we're not going to open up a position like this and then take it long. You know, you're not going to make a big return. Unless you put in like your entire account as a risk, but then you know, that one time that you accidentally mess up, you're kind of screwed. So 20-minute, gonna wait for new stage one. We got red news again, so nothing to do. This would have been a phenomenal entry, but like I said, we had red news in an hour. Quite weak. Let's see where this candle closes at. Yeah, this is actually valid. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding hourly. So if you look at this price action right now, it looks very similar to this strong push and then this weird sideways. This strong push and then this sideways. Stage 2 into stage 1. But how long is the stage 2 going to last? That's a very good question. Or stage 1 in this case. For both. How long is this up push going to last? And so 20-minute is still valid entry off of that high. So what I'll do is I'll set up a buy stop right around here. ATR low. And see if we get buy stopped in. Falls back down. 20-minute is still valid if we get a very strong push up. Gonna give the 20-minute a little bit more time. There we go. So we would have gotten this as an entry. This was a potential entry. We missed it. So now I gotta wait for the new 20-minute to close. Quite a big stop loss. So, yep, this is where it closed. Actually, I don't know where it closed. Right off of this high. So ATR low right around here. So we would have taken a loss right here. Hopefully it taps us in. Beautiful, taps us in, taps us out. There's another loss, 20-minute. I'm gonna wait for more demand to come into this market. And so if you notice what's actually going on is we're finally in that stage 1 that we were anticipating all along. So 20-minute, gonna wait for a build-up of some sort. We got red news again. Once again, we kind of know what red news is gonna do. And that's the one time you'd be wrong. You know, we're anticipating longs off the red news, and that's where you're wrong. Hourly's probably falling back down. 4 hours probably still sustaining. So we're gonna wait for the 20-minute to build something up. Not quite. Still very weak. There we go, off this candle. Sorry, I played it a little fast, but you just got to keep it honest, okay? Because once again, this is for my personal data collection. You can always lie to yourself, but you're not going to do yourself any good. So 1, and then I think like a 5-minute candle, 2. Okay, let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour holding, hourly still kind of weak, but it's the first sign of kind of good strength that came into this market. We had demand, got mitigated, got this demand got mitigated. We got this demand, unmitigated demand right here, which doesn't matter. We're not here waiting for price to return to that demand at all. That is the worst mistake you could do, because then you're shorting into it and then taking a long from it. But most of the times, a lot of people are shorting here to get to this demand, and then you just get taken out. So 20 minutes valid, 5-minute entry is valid. I'll do an ATR low. Doink. Still kind of big. We're looking at 6.8 versus 4. So I'm going to wait for a smaller stop. Still nothing. I hope we get a low somewhere like this. Yep, that's our entry. Gonna do a limit. Got limited in. Yep. Move to break even. Get stopped out. 20-minute, gonna wait for more demand to come into this market. Like that. Go to the hourly. Hourly's holding. 4 hours definitely holding. 20-minute is holding. 5-minute is holding. 5-minute entry right off of this high. Falls back down. Let's look at the 20. Yeah, this is still a valid entry. I don't think we have a proper low here though. 5.26. So, a couple things we can do here. We can either wait for more sideways motion, MA interaction with the 20, or, like I said, this is a completely valid entry. It's just if you're willing to take entries like these. I take these all the time, where I just find a low that makes sense, and I'll take it. So I'm going to do a limit. Get limited in. Not break even yet, unfortunately. Move to break even. We have beautiful demand in this market right above our break-even line, so hopefully we sustain that with minimal absorption. And no, we get taken out. So money's not ready to push this market higher. That's the story that I'm being told. We have this demand here that hopefully gets respected like that. 20-minute is valid. We got red news in 3 hours, so we're good. 5-minute entry off of this high. ATR low, like that. Beautiful entry. Let's hope the 20-minute had closed. Nope, 20-minute hadn't closed yet. Now the 20-minute closed. So we would have taken an entry off of this high. No low created yet. So what I do is I update the high to this point and then look to get an entry, and it aligns perfectly with this high. So extra confluence. 20-minute, good. 5-minute, good entry. ATR low. Otherwise, I'll take this low. Falls back down. Let's get 20-minute. 20-minute is still holding, but no longer. Let's see. Yeah, another beautiful entry off of. Once again, we're in the same position where we can take an entry because this was a strength candle, or we can consider this a strength candle and wait for this one to close. So I'm going to wait for this one to actually close, and it falls back down, and we wouldn't have taken anything. Falls back down, we got red news, pushes it up higher. I can almost anticipate every time for the red news to do what the context is telling us to do, or what the story is. So usually we have red news align with the narrative, what we want to see happen with price. Let's look at the 4-hour, holding, hourly, holding, 20-minute. I want to see a little bit more strength come into this market. Very weak. Let's look at the hourly. Yeah. Weak market. Strength coming in, but falling back down. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour holding, hourly, holding, 20-minute. This is the only place I saw for long, and it's very nasty. Potential entry in there. What time was this? 7. So 20-minute strength coming in. Yep, this is where the candle closed, so that's our entry. 5-minute. Oh, would have been a break even. Yeah. So I'm not even going to replay for that. 20-minute strength coming back into the market. Beautiful entry right above this high. Aligns with all the highs. Exactly what I like to see. ATR low, we're looking at 13. Yeah. Hopefully we get a new low created. That's small, but I would take things like these. 6. Yeah, half an ATR. 6 point something. Give me just 1 second. Okay. Entry. Oh, fuck. It didn't update my low. Sorry about that, guys. I'm a little distracted over here. Responding to some messages. Something like that. Entry. Probably taken out right away. Sustain the move. Move to break even. Still sustaining the move. Probably going to get taken out now. Still. Nothing to manage to. I need to see some more bullishness come into this market. Notice how up. Guys, I'm up probably like 5 RR. I'm up 7 R. And I haven't managed to anything yet. There we go. Something to manage to. I'll do right here. We're up 6. Would I be willing to give an extra RR, almost 2 RR, to potentially stay in the position? I'll give up a little bit more for the prospect of absorption of these zones right here. Otherwise, I'm out, you know? And look, I managed my SL from here to here with the understanding that we're probably going to get absorbed to some extent, and hopefully we stay in the move. And unfortunately, money didn't want to continue the move, and 20 minute, we're going to get some new flush outs. Hourly holding, 4 hour holding. So like here on the hourly, this might be the start of stage 1 or late stage 2, in which we don't want to get involved anymore, but the 20 minute could still give opportunities, and we get that continuation on the hourly. So that's kind of something I'm personally testing right now. I'm thinking about this entry right here. I'm going to replay to see what it looks like at the time. I might take it. We will see. So on a 10 minute, 1, 2. I'm thinking. Yeah, probably going to be a loss, but it's okay. That would have been my entry. Hopefully we're within risk. 4 point, yeah. Yeah, there's going to be a quick stop out. Hopefully it stops me out quickly. Come on. Well, it didn't even tap me in. Taps me in, taps me out. Perfect. 20 minute, we're going to wait for more demand to hold. 4 hour is flat. So I'm going to wait for hourly demand and 20 minute to come in like that. 20 minute, we're valid for long. Let's see where this candle closes at. Right there. Valid buy stop above that high. This looks like a little bit big. 4.99, still valid. Probably going to be a very quick stop out. Let's look at the 20 minute again. So the 20 minute hadn't closed. Our entry's still here. That's interesting. That's really interesting, actually. So this 20 minute candle that I was looking for long hadn't closed yet. So I'm going to look for an ATR low and falls back down. So we have 20 minute again. 20 minute valid for longs right above this high. Assuming that's where we close. And nothing. It's interesting. Let's look at that hourly. Hourly still holding 20 minute. I need to see the 20 minute close with a little bit more strength. Nope. There we go. Hopefully the candle closes here. Yep. This would have been our entry. So off of this high, ATR low. 2.3, yeah. I have a little bit more of a wiggle room there. Taking my loss. 4 in the morning. Okay. 21, what is this, 20 minute? Gonna wait for more demand. 5 minute candle. Valid buy stop above this high, but too far out. Valid buy stop above this high. Looks like we might get something. ATR low right here. Falls back down. I swear this is news. I wouldn't be trading any of this. Give the market time to chill out for a bit. Nothing. Valid entry off of this high, ATR low. Falls back down, nothing to do. I don't like to see the 20-minute, you know, kind of go slow like that. I need to see some strength come into the market. Hourly. Let's go the 4 hour. 4 hour holding, hourly holding, 20-minute. This would have been my candle. Once again, sorry it plays forward. But like I said, you just have to be honest. 1, 2. Good strength. Nothing here, nothing. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken anything here. ATR low. Above this high. Something like that. This looks a little bit big of a stop. 4.2. Actually, no, just within. I'll do a limit. Actually, if it comes back down, it'll be a break even. So that way I don't have to replay. Yeah. Doesn't come back down. So this is a completely valid entry for me. Okay. Move to break even. Nothing to manage to for me. Still nothing. The only thing I see here is like right around here. 4R. Valid. Valid. Taken out. 20-minute. Gonna wait for more money to come into this market. And you can just see the differences, guys. Money in the market off of this move. No money in the market. So I'm gonna go and look at the markets again. UCAD. Clear money in the market, right? And then we can go to an area where there's no money in the market. No money in the market. No money in the market. No money, no money, no money. Potential market or money in the market fails back down. Money in the market. Yeah, and this would have been your entry and you take it long. Nothing here. Like I said, no money in the market. This needs time and a lot of time. Yeah, there's a valid entry here, but the odds of you getting taken out. No money in the market. No money in the market. No money in the market. Yeah. So like I said, today is just kind of a sitting back day on the markets for me. 20-minute. Nothing. There we go. 5 minutes. See where this closes. Money in the market. Quite weak though. There we go. Shaping up. Beautiful. So entry above this high. ATR low. And that's why I wait for the 20-minute candle to close. Because a lot of times what'll happen is you get entered here for some reason and then you get taken out. And then the 20-minute builds back up for more strength. And that should have been your entry. Just from my personal testing. ATR low. So you got the 20-minute. Good. Still money in the market. My low will be here. Nothing. Nothing. No low. And 20 minutes probably failing now. Yep. Gonna wait for more hourly and 20-minute demand to come into this market. We're probably just gonna flush out here for a while. So the 4 hour, 4 hours just eating shit. So this market needs a lot of money to come in, which is what this red news will be for actually, like that. So now money in the market, 4 hours sustaining the move, hourly sustaining the move. Probably no good entries here on the 20-minute. This would have been a really good entry. This would have been an okay entry. That would have been a loss. So yeah, you would have gotten this one entry. But when you look at price where we were on this candle, on the 4 hour, and the hourly is reasonable, but 4 hour, you know, we're far below the MAs. More likely than not, I like to see these as rejections to continue down lower. Hourly holding, 20-minute is holding. So would have been a really good entry. Maybe this is its rejection. Yeah. So 4 hours back under the MA. So is hourly. So I'm going to wait for more hourly demand to come into this market to sustain the move. Like that. 4 hour is holding, hourly is holding. Now we would have waited for a 20-minute strength, which should have been here, but I played it forward on the hourly, so I missed it. Gonna wait for more demand to come into this market on the hourly. Fails back down, no money in the market. Still, first sign of money in the market off of this candle. Let's look at the hourly. Yeah, this would have been a phenomenal entry. So I'm gonna take it. I still don't know how it plays out. It could very easily be a loss. So 1 and then a 5-minute like that. There we go. I need one more push. Yeah, this is good. 5-minute entry, ATR low. Like this. I thought it was very tight, so I think it'll be something like this, 1 point something, so 20% ATR. Nope, it was a little lower. Something like that, maybe. Risking 0.8%. Taken out right away. 20-minute, gonna wait for more money to come into this market. We got red news approaching though. Double red news. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Hour 40 red news, so I'm just gonna let this play out. Yep, we hit our red news, and as we said earlier, these red news, more likely than not, we're gonna act as catalysts to continue our move up, and that's exactly what happened. 20-minute, gonna wait for more pushes up. I want to see demand. There we go. So demand came in here and here. This would have been a good entry, but this is also a very good entry. It just plays candles forward. 1, 2, yeah. Valid entry off of this high. It's quite weak of a market, but I'll still take it right here. Okay. I always set it right above it too. I don't set it right on the high. Yeah, I'll take this. Hopefully we get a new low though. Somewhere right around here. Like that. That's our buy stop in. And probably going to be a loss, to be honest. There's no money in the market. 20-minute, gonna wait for more money to come in. Hourly is starting to fail a little bit. I want to see some more money come in. Very weak. Very weak. Weak market. I don't want to touch any of this. Like I said, I don't like this kind of price action where we're just kind of slowly going up. I want to see some strength that comes in soon. Like that. Entry right here. Something like that. Let's see. The 10-minute, 1, 2. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour holding hourly is now putting in beautiful demand. And 20-minute, yeah. Entry buy stop off of this high. ATR low. Something like that. So it's a little bit big, 13 point something. Yeah, wouldn't have taken it. I'll wait for the 20-minute to give me something better. Like that. Okay. And then probably a 5-minute candle. Falls back down. This is okay of an entry, but very weak. I want to see a little bit more sideways. Entry potentially off of this high. I want to look at it. So 10-minute, 1, 2. I like that it lines up with this high very well. 4 hour holding hourly. Hourly's quite weak. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip it. Skipping this move. And as you can tell, I would have saved myself right here. 20-minute money finally coming into the market. Falling back down, nothing to do. There was money in this market, but if you look at the hourly, it's just sidewaysing. We're kind of in like an environment like this once again, the same environment. So we're gonna wait for 20-minute money to come back into the market. Like, yeah, you could have gotten your scalp longs here, but yeah, very weak market. Okay, missed it. That sucks. Probably could have gotten a long off of here. Looks like some sort of news. Yep, definitely news. Okay, entry off of this high. I want to see what it looks like at the time being. Oh, it looks like it might be, yeah, market close. So could have gotten position, just not for me. I don't trade during these hours. 20-minute very weak. Entry buy stop of this high is somewhat valid. Falls back down. 20-minute. Gonna wait for some more strength. 1 and then 1. Very weak. Very weak. There we go. This candle right here. Let's see what we would have gotten. I got my coffee here. 1, 2. Oh, fuck. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna go on the 10-minute. 1, 2. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4 hours quite weak as well. Hourly is also very weak. Very, very weak. But it's the first sign of strength we get. We got very small demand coming into this market. So this could easily be the start of stage 2. Let's look at the 20-minute. 20-minute kind of first sign of strength here. Very shitty market condition. And then we get all of a sudden amazing demand put into this market. So I'm going to get my 5-minute entry right here. It's going to be my entry buy stop. 0.8%. Beautiful. Close to break even. Hopefully that is a break even. Very close to a break even. Probably a loss now. 20-minute, going to wait for more money to come in. Technically a valid buy stop above this high. See if we get anything. Falls back down, nothing to do. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for hourly money to come into this market. It's just very shit. We're undergoing this like stage 1 I tell you guys about that I'm currently in the process of testing. And I know I just don't want to be involved here. Let's look at the 4-hour. Yep, holding, hourly holding, 20-minute. Very beautiful entries all up in here. So see if we can get positioned like that. So 5-minute candle. Beautiful. 5-minute entry right above this high. ATR low. Something like that. Beautiful. What are we at? 3.7. Yeah. I'll take it. Maybe we can get limited in. Nope. Goes without me. Let's see what we would get here. Move to low here. Oh, can I not manage? Oh, we didn't get... Sorry about that. We didn't get stopped in because I did a limit order. There we go. Get stopped in. Have to break even. Break even. 20-minute, gonna wait for more money to come into this market. Let's go with 4-hour. 4-hour holding, hourly holding, 20-minute is valid. So 5-minute candle now. Nope, fails back down. Gonna wait for hourly money to come back in. Falls back down. 4 hours probably, yep, not doing very well. Oh, and here we are. We're probably at drawdown right now. Yep, a little bit of drawdown, 394%. So this is okay. We made it to the end of the year. So I'm gonna take a quick break, guys. You can tell my win rate is probably dog shit. Probably around 20%, 22%, 55 break-even trades. So a quarter of my trades, guys, were literally break evens. So I'm gonna work on my system a little bit. The biggest pitfall I am seeing with my system right now is this. Let me show you. Or I'll just go on a live chart. Is these longer time frame or longer term stage ones. This is where a lot of my money's getting eaten up. And so a couple things I could do, I could wait for hourly validations. Instead of taking, you know, any long in here on the 20-minute validations, I could wait for the hourly to validate. But then I'm kind of like cross validating between the 20-minute and the hourly, which is very doable. It's just, is that something I really want to do? Or can I take my edge out of a market like here? Let's go take a look here. Or let's look at this entire section and then we'll just replay to about here. So let's look at the 20-minute and see where we would have gotten entries on here. 20-minute would have taken an entry here. So this would have been a loss. 20-minute, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. I remember I set up a buy stop here last week. Didn't get tapped in. Nothing here. Let's see what price looked like right here on the hourly. Oh, here. I have to jump down to the 5-minute again. Because what I did is I set their visibility to, there we go. So let's go up to the hourly and see where we were on price action. This was an entry here, and then on the 20-minute visibility hourly, there we go. So jump up to the hourly. Let's look at the 4-hour. Oh, damn it. I have to set the visibility for everything. Come on. 4-hour. Fucking love it. Okay, so 4-hour. This would have been a completely valid entry. This on the hourly would have been a okay entry. Yeah, probably would have taken that. Definitely would have taken this. So this would have been our first win. Definitely would have taken this potential win. I'll see what that looked like. Yeah, no low was really given to me. And the ATR, I think at this time was a little bit big. So no entry on there. And yeah, now we're just waiting. So on the hourly, a couple things I could do is wait for us to, you know, put in some demand, in which I could start to follow it on the 20-minute, put in some demand, and then I could start following it on the 20-minute. But yeah, like I said, it's still in the phase of testing. And what I'm going to do when I come back is increase this date range to today's date, so we get an extra 6 months of testing on NASDAQ, and we'll see how the system performs. But yeah, that's it, guys. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, so I am back. I'm gonna go take a look at these markets real quick, see if I missed anything. Nothing to do, nothing to do, nothing to do, nothing to do, nothing to do. Let's go look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin has fallen, still nothing to do. Daily sustaining. 4-hour kind of fell back down. We can wait for hourly buildups on the right hand side price, waiting for the same thing. Look at these. Yep, nothing to do, nothing to do. All right, and that's it. So let's continue our back test. I'm gonna go here, edit, and then I'm gonna do, we'll do another like 3 months and see where that puts us at. Because this video is probably gonna get quite long here. So we'll do another 3 months and then I'll cut it short, and yeah, we'll see where we end. But right now our equity curve is at all-time, well, in drawdown, not all-time lows. So we'll kind of load this up to see where we're at. Yep, we're in all-time, not all-time lows, but all-time for the last few trades, I guess we could say. Let's go up to the weekly holding, daily holding, 4-hour failing, hourly is failing. So we're gonna wait for hourly demand to come into this market. There's absolutely nothing to do. Looks like this market just kind of wants to dump. Let's look at the daily, nothing to do, 4-hour, nothing to do. There we go. So on this candle, I'm gonna go back down and replay to this candle. Because like I said, I just want to be honest with myself. Weekly is holding, daily is not holding, 4 hours kind of holding. We could see the start of the daily stage 2 onto here. 4-hour is holding, hourly is holding, 20-minute. yeah, so we'll wait for 20-minute validations. Probably won't get anything. So I want to see another crash down of price before we can get involved. The only entry I saw was here, and that was before any sort of validation on the hires was available. So just gonna give this market time and let us show us what it wants to do. Nothing. Fills back down. Hourly is probably going to be under the MAs and just kind of crashing down. 4 hour, just barely holding the move. Daily holding the move, just barely. I could see it coming back down for a little bit. So I'll wait for a 4 hour demand. There we go. Let's look at the 4 hour, holding, hourly, holding, 20-minute. Hopefully holding. Beautiful entries all along here. Missed those. That's okay. Like this would have been a phenomenal entry for me. Missed it. Okay, finally shaping up nicely. Let's look at the weekly, daily, 4 hour, hourly, holding, 20-minute, holding. So I'm gonna wait for the 20-minute, this candle to complete. So I'll go down to a 5-minute and play it forward one. Yep, that's the complete 5-minute or 20-minute candle. So I'm gonna buy stop above this high ATR low. We're looking at 9.7 something. Perfect. Maybe I'm gonna raise this just a little bit. Maybe we get a new low created. Falls back down. Nothing to do. I'll wait for a new 20-minute validation. 1, 2. Nope. 1. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. There we go. Off of this candle. Played it one forward, but that's okay. I'm gonna jump back down to the 10-minute right here. 1, 2. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding. Hourly is holding. Once again, we're in this weird hourly moment. Like if you compare this price action to this price action, we're just in the stage 1 and we're building. But the only reason I'm looking to get involved is stepping down to lowers. I'm looking for smaller validations within here to continue this market long. Beautiful demand coming in. 20-minute candle just finished. So now my buy stop is on this high. ATR low, whatever that is, within 1 ATR. This would have been my entry, assuming the 20-minute closed. Yep. So we're looking at 3 point something. So 1/3 ATR. Looking okay. I got another coffee, so life is good. Probably move to break even. Yeah, probably gonna stop me out at break even here. We're very close. Yep. 20-minute, gonna wait for more money to come into this market. Nothing to do. 1, and then I want to see a little bit more. Something like that, yeah. So this is valid for long, assuming the market closed here. Let's see. Yep. Quite weak. Still valid though, under my rules. So ATR entry off of this high. Very beautiful confluence here. Building a beautiful story behind price. Pulls back down, nothing to do. 20-minute. Gonna do a 10, 1, 2. Nothing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So nothing to do here. There we go. Beautiful. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding. Hourly. Starting to put in some sort of demand. We're still in the sideways price action, but this 20-minute buildup is hopefully going to be the start of this early stage 2, something like that. Yeah, I like this entry. Buy stop at high, ATR low, something like that. That would have been our entry. Very beautiful. And so the way I enter, you guys know, is I wait for a low to be created. Lows created, and then buy stop right above the high. And these are the entries I like to take, and I take them quite tight like that. And yeah. So ATR is 5.7, half an ATR. Very good entry. And so I'm gonna be releasing a video soon that I'm gonna get started on this week, where I'm gonna record live trades as the market's playing out, so you guys can see exactly what execution looks like for me. And I'll start with a brand new prop account, so you guys can see, you know, live results and whatnot. Only management I see is right here, so I'll manage to about here. Get taken out. 20-minute, gonna wait for a new demand, kind of stage 1 into demand validation of some sorts. Missed the move, that's okay. That's good for us though, because it confirms and it validates on the higher. So daily is now going to be a valid, 4 hour valid, hourly valid, 20-minute valid. So now I just jump down, wait for this 20-minute to complete. Nope, fails back down. Okay, let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours still holding the move. Hourly is kind of chopping around now. Going a little bit sideways. Hopefully this is the start of that stage 2. We didn't really follow through here. 20-minute is holding the move. 5-minute looks kind of like news candles, but it can hold. ATR low, somewhere right around here. Fell back down. 20-minute. 20-minute. There we go. Gonna wait for new validation. It does look like there was some sort of red news here. 1 and then 2. I'm gonna go look on January 10th, 2024 if there was red news. So my FX book, January 22. No red news this day, so I think we are complete. What was that other platform called? My FX book and this is NAS. So yeah, no red news. I think we should be good. 20-minute validations. Entry buy stop above this high. Lines up very nicely with this high, so I'll choose that one. ATR low, whatever that might be, and that's our entry. Assuming we're within an ATR, 13 point something, we're at 18. Quite a big stop loss for what I like, but some of these are the biggest runners I get, so I'm okay with that. ATR high, or ATR stop, I think goes somewhere around here. Goodbye. Yeah. Oh, it was a lot smaller than that. Not bad. It was 13 something. There we go. Goodbye stopped in. Probably take a break even. Yep. Or a loss, actually. 20-minute. Good money coming in. Quite weak. Gonna wait for the 10-minute. Okay. Valid entry above this high. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour holding. Hourly holding. 20-minute is questionably holding. I don't like the 20-minute at all. But there is a good amount of money coming into this market. So what I'll do is I'll set up a buy stop right above the high so we don't get wicked in. ATR low. Something more like this. Let's look at the 20-minute. So a couple things we can do here. This is still a valid entry, but it looks like this candle is now pushing in enough strength for it to be validated or considered a entry candle. So we have this S&D, intermediary supply or demand, supply and demand if you want to call it that. Demand that is holding the market, mitigating right now. So we can wait for this candle to complete and then we get our entry, or we can take an entry right off of this candle. I'm gonna consider taking an entry off this candle. So I'm gonna look for an ATR low, something like that. This is a little big, so I need to see 9.2 something. Yeah, this is valid. I'm gonna look for a limit. Get limited in. And so if we step up to a 20-minute now, this would have been a valid entry off of this high too. So let me draw it out. On the 5-minute, this also is a phenomenal entry. You probably even got a tighter stop. Probably this. So, you know, there's plenty of opportunity to get involved here. Here you actually would have taken a break even, and with the entry we took, no break even. And so no news, no nothing. So we should be clear. Take a break even as well. I'll wait for the 20-minute to do something. Still valid entry here. Let me think about it. Yeah, I mean, given our rules, I want to see how it looked like at the time. But that is a valid entry as well. So I gotta go on the 10-minute. If it will update, there we go. 1, 2. Yeah, good entry off of this high ATR low. This is actually a good enough low for me, so I'll take it. Probably gonna get an immediate stop out. We're looking at 8 point something. Yeah, just half an ATR. One more, get tapped in. You could have moved it to here, but that is a little tight for me given the ranges we're working with. Move to break even. Nothing to manage to. Still nothing. Probably going to take a break even. We are up 6 RR. This would be 2. I'll consider managing to this low. Take a +2. 20-minute. Going to wait for more validation. So this was our entry right here. Still valid. 1, 2. This would have been a valid buy stop, but it was rollover, so it doesn't matter. Or market close, whatever you want to call it. Still nothing. Quite a weak market. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours valid. Hourly is valid. Hourly, once again, the thing that I'm testing right now is the sideways stage 1. And on the hourly, you see, no good price movement, no good price movement. And so it's kind of allowing, what I'm testing is allowing a little bit of time to go by before I even step down to the 20-minute. But if we get 20-minute strength, you know, that's validation or reason enough for me to step down lower and take a long. But that is leading me to take a lot more trades and a lot more break evens in areas that I know aren't very good per se. So I'm going to look for an ATR low somewhere right around here, like that. This would have been my entry. I do a limit, probably going to get stopped out right away given the weakness on the hourly, like that. So I already know that I'm going to get stopped out because this hourly, I just want to see it go sideways, you know? 20-minute valid entry again. We got red news in 5 hours, so we're good. Hopefully the 20-minute close now. Nope, still going. I think that's the close now. So I'm going to look for an entry right above this high, ATR, like that. Let's go look at the 20-minute. 20-minute is a valid entry. So we'll just step down lower and take that. And that's awesome. I keep getting notifications that you guys are subscribing and really, really loving the content. And so am I. I love creating this content because it helps me out. It helps you out. Fuck, where's the 20-minute close at? 5-minute. There we go. Yeah, I'm looking to build out this amazing community with you guys and teach y'all some stuff and learn myself. Everyone comes from different backgrounds and we can all learn something. That might be break even actually. Yep, break even. Move to break even at least. Looks like we got lucky and didn't get stopped out there. Maybe we hold. Maybe we hold. Nah, just kidding. 20-minute, gonna wait for validations of some sort like that. Give it one more 5-minute candle so it completes like so. We got red news in 220. So my testing has proven that these are some of the best entries, which sounds kind of crazy. 2 hours right before red news, especially with a 5-minute entry. But this is where I see some crazy moves. So yeah, nothing to do, falls back down. We miss it, and that's okay. This is without even knowing what's going to happen here, likely something like this is going to happen, or that's what I'm anticipating, like that, and not like that. That's why you don't trade news, guys. So I'm going to wait for the market to kind of figure its thing out. Maybe this is the red news that'll push us up. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because that's not what we're trading at all and not anything we should be concerned about. So I'm going to wait for 20 minutes to put in a little bit more bullishness. This is more than a valid entry for me, but not given the context on the 4 hour and not hourly. Absolutely not a valid entry for me. But you could have seen. There you go. You would have made a shit ton of money there. You know, 5R, 10R, depending on your entry. From here to here would have been your entry. Yeah, you would have made a solid like 5R. 20-minute, gonna wait for another sideways 1 5-minute candle. This is an okay entry. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding. Hourly is holding, very choppy, very questionable. 20-minute is also holding. 5-minute, I want to see buy stop of this high, something like that. ATR low. 20-minute, we're going a little too far in time now. I want to see it just slap me in real quick. We're looking at, oh, rollover. Never mind, guys. Sorry. You can just kind of tell when there's no money in the market though. So I'm going to wait for money to come in. Very weak. If we look at the hourly, probably just going to be sideways. Yep. So let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding. Hourly is holding. And so once again, we are shaping up to the best market condition that I love to see. Right here is where we get infinite amount of potential for longs. 4 hours lining up. Daily might be lining up. Daily is beautiful. We just underwent some sort of stage 1. So much potential. Like if we get a move this size here, I mean, just think about that on the 5-minute. Now, of course, we don't get longs that go for that far, but you know, you want to see all these variables align, all the ones that you know create these beautiful moves. And now we're just going to wait for the hourly. The hourly is okay. The 20 minutes quite weak, but I'll take a high off of here wherever we close at. Actually, never mind. Too weak of a market. Way too weak. I'm going to give this market time. I'm going to go up to a 10-minute though. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. I want to see hourly money come into this. Hourly money is coming in, sustaining some sort of demand if you want to look at this. Last point, beautiful demand coming into this market. 20-minute. 20-minute is holding. So if it closes here, we got red news in hopefully 2 hours, 5 hours. We got plenty of time. So yeah, beautiful entry above this high. ATR low. I'll take it. Somewhere right around there. Falls back down. Nothing to do. Gonna wait for new 20-minute validations to come in. Something like that. 5-minute candle. One more. Not quite. Yeah, we're just kind of sidewaysing now. I don't see more money come into this market. Falls back down, nothing to do. Off this candle. Let's go look at the... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Come on. I want to see if I would have gotten an entry off that 20-minute high. What was it? 10-minute. 1, 2. Oh, red news though. Yep, that's red news. So we can't trade this. My bad. Should have seen that. 1, 2. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours just kind of going sideways now. Still opportunity for long. Like I said, we're shaping up perfectly for these longs to continue like that. Will it happen? I don't know, but that's what my experience has taught me. Hourly, money starting to come in, clearly, supporting whatever demand was in here. Pushed away from it, mitigated, pushing further away from it. So this is beautiful. 4 hours kind of holding, 20-minute is valid, yeah. So 5-minute entry off of that high. And let's see what we got. Falls back down. Let's look at the 20. 20-minute is still valid if we get a very strong candle up now. Nope, falls back down. Nothing to do. 20-minute. Gonna wait for more pushes up. Let's look at the daily. Daily's holding. 4 hour is questionably holding. Hourly is questionably holding. 20-minute. I want to see a little bit more strength from the 20-minute. This is still a very good entry, so I'm going to give it one more. This is an okay entry. But if we look at that hourly, it's just very weak. I'm gonna wait for that hourly to put in something worthwhile. Let's look at the 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour and hourly are just kind of fucking around. Let's go look at the 20-minute. Probably a beautiful entry coming up soon. We're building up to create this stage 2 of this my candle. Wow, we're shaping up for this beautiful stage 2. This is exactly, so let me step down to the 10-minute. It'll load. 1, 2. Beautiful. Stage 2 from here. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is starting to put in some sort of very weak demand. Hourly is still very, very weak, but we're starting to see demand. We're leaving whatever range this was and building off of here. 20-minute is, yeah, building up beautiful demand from here. Yeah, like I said, sometimes I'll play a candle forward, so I just kind of have to replay. And yeah, ATR low, somewhere right around here. Come on. Like that. What happened first? We came down first. I always like to go back and see this. So this was the high we were looking at to buy stop. We came down first, and then we pushed into price. So completely valid entry for me. Probably going to stop me out, though. Nope. Hopefully now we just go. Yep. Guys, and look at this. Look at this. Lining up perfectly with what I want to see. Hopefully this move continues. Hopefully this move continues. The perfect lineup between, you know, you're creating this kind of synonymous story among all time frames, and that's what I love to see. 20-minute lined up beautifully. 5-minute also. We'll probably get stopped out here, but there'll be more opportunities to get in. Yeah, there you go. And this is where you get half decent runners. A couple things I can do here. I can secure my 2RR. I'm going to get taken out. No questions asked. So 20-minute. Do I want to sustain the move? Let's look at the 20. Or do I want to take my 2RR and just go home with that? I'll take it. Just because, you know, this collapse is quite big on the 5-minute. And more likely than not, we're going to go into another 20-minute stage 1. Yeah. So I would have taken a break even anyway. So 20-minute, we're going to wait for that stage 1 to build up again. like that. Give it one more 5-minute candle, like that. 5-minute entry, ATR low. We have a beautiful low, body low to set our stop loss at, something like this. Absolute perfection. Hopefully we can, oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. Like that. And hopefully we get a new low. Beautifully. I don't know if that break even. Yep, that's break even. We're going to take a break even here, and that's okay. Way better than a loss, that's for sure. That's why you have management rules. 20-minute. Gonna wait for more money to come in. Let's go look at the 4-hour and see where we're at in the story. 4-hour still kind of stage 1ing, still building up. Endless amounts of money are shuffling into this market left and right. Hourly, we're gonna wait for the hourly to build up. Could wait for 20-minute validations. Let's see how these play out. What time is it? 4:40. I'm gonna give it one more 10-minute candle. Very weak market. Gonna give this a little bit of time. Very weak. Okay, showing a little bit of strength. Hourly is just kind of fucking around right now. 4 hours probably just sideways. So a couple of things I can do here. Wait for 4-hour validation. Clearly there's none here, so you could wait for these highs to break. Create some sort of demand and then wait for mitigation of that demand. Different rules you can create for yourself. And you know, I haven't made videos talking about all this stuff, so some of you might be confused. But 4-hour, like I said, I'm just kind of expecting a little bit of chop here. Hourly, same. Just kind of chopping around. So I'm gonna wait for the 20-minute to clear up. Bring in some beautiful money. Might collapse here. It's even better if we collapse, to be honest. More money flowing into the market. Yep. So what I'll do is wait for the hourly to 4 hours, probably under too. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait for hourly demand like that. Just barely. Hourly is putting in beautiful demand. That means 20-minute is as well. Like that. Beautiful. This candle right here. That's what I love to see. It's probably gonna be a loss. That's kind of what I'm waiting for. So I'll go down to the 10-minute. 1, 2, 5-minute entry. This is actually a half decent entry, I'm not gonna lie. 16. Oh, we're just slightly too big. So I'll wait for a new low to be created. Actually, no, I can use the low. Yeah, I'll take this entry. 1, 2, taking out. 20-minute is no longer valid. 1, and then a 5-minute. Something like that. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour demand is coming in. Hourly demand is coming in. 20-minute. Beautiful. What time is it? 7:20. Yeah, I'll take a long above this high. No low created, so nothing to do there. What day was this too? 16th of January. January 16th. I just want to double check that I didn't take a trade when I shouldn't have. News at 7:30. Yep. Good thing we didn't take a trade here, because yeah. Yeah, this isn't bad. Come on. Okay, let's go up to the 4-hour. 4 hours not sustaining the move one bit. I'm gonna wait for hourly to hold up like that. Now, yes. Okay, so we're a little late to the party here. Should have continued on this stage 2, or this is where I was expecting stage 2 to continue, but could lots of potential here. Fortunately, I played it a little quick. That is a-okay. You know, I should have taken a long, beautiful long off this high. Missed it once again. I played it on the hourly, and that is part of the trading journey. Valid entry above this high. ATR low. Hopefully we get something. Nope, falls back down. 20-minute, gonna wait for a new stage 1. Falling back down, probably gonna look like chop on the 4-hour now. Yeah, just kind of chopping around as well. Hourly as well. So a couple things I could do here. Hourly is still supporting the move though, so I'm gonna step down to the 10-minute here and then play it forward. So hopefully we don't miss another move like that. Okay, 1, 2. I'm gonna give it one more candle. 1, 2. Valid entry above these highs. Both of these were valid. This one was a little weak. I wanted to see a little bit more sideways. Hourly. Daily, not really supporting the move anymore. Very weak market. Hourly, very weak market. So a couple things you can do here. Like, you can just tell the market is very illiquid. No trending conditions. Nothing to do here. Hourly is holding some nice demand though, and so is 20-minute. Yeah, I'm going to give this a little bit of time. 1, and then a 5-minute candle. 2. Oh, well. This should have been an entry for me. What happened first? Looks like we got hit in. ATR low. What's that put us at? 7 point something. Probably going to be a beautiful loss for me. Yep, I'll take the... Oh, actually no. Rollover. You can see it right there. Which is why the market gapped. And that's okay. So, wouldn't even have taken a trade here. That's okay. Go back up to the 20-minute. Gonna wait for a stage 1 of some sorts. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Falls back down, nothing to do. Hourly just kind of fucking around. Let's go look at the 8-hour. Give us a lot of insight. 4-hour. Yeah, nothing to do here. I'm gonna wait for hourly to give us something worthwhile. Falls back down, nothing to do. Go back up to the hourly. Beautiful. Let's take a 4-hour weekly. Weekly is holding. Daily is not really holding. Very weak. 4-hour is somewhat starting to support the move. Hourly is as well. So here's the thing. I'm going to consider longs here, but if we collapse one more time, I'm done watching this market until we have 4-hour and daily validations, because there's lots of potential here, but there's also a lot of risk, especially trading right here. More likely than not, you get these good reversals, you know, deeper. So we'll see. 4-hour, somewhat holding, hourly holding, 20-minute holding. Gonna wait for a new 20-minute stage 1. Nothing. 1, and then a 5-minute. Very weak. Nothing to do. Sorry about that. Okay, nothing to do, nothing to do, nothing to do. Hopefully we collapse back down, because it is a lot. Oh, 1, 2. This would have been an okay entry. Very weak, so I'm going to give this market a little bit more time. Would have been a phenomenal entry though. 1, 2. There we go. This is our entry right here on this candle. So go down to the 10-minute. 1, 2. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour starting to sustain the move. Hourly sustaining the move. 20-minute sustaining the move. 5-minute valid for entries. ATR low. This would have been our entry. Gonna do a limit here. Get limit in and taken out right in the same candle. Gonna wait for a new 20-minute validation of some sort. 5-minute candle, like so. 5-minute entry. There we go. I think that might be bigger than ATR. We're just at the high. So a couple things I can do here. We're looking at 11. I think this is a little bit more than 11. Yeah. So I'm going to wait for a new low to be created. I'll set this a little higher so I can have a very tight entry. Otherwise, I'll take this low if no new one gets created. Okay, we get a new low created. 5 point something, half an ATR. Entry and taken out in the same candle. 20-minute, going to wait for a new validation. Let's go back up to the 4-hour. 4 hours holding, hourly is holding, 20-minute is holding. Beautiful entry off of this high. Yeah, and we're missing the move, and that's okay. 5-minute candle forward. Valid entry above that high. See if we get anything. Falls back down, nothing to do. Play a 5-minute candle forward. Entry buy stop above this high. Too big. Nothing to really do here. 19. Let's go look at the 20. Let's go look at the 4-hour. 4 hours holding, hourly is holding, 20-minute is holding. Yeah, actually this would have been okay entry. Although, where would I have taken my entry? Let's see here. 20. Oh, it should have been off of this high. My bad. Right here. 5-minute. Yeah, so probably going to be a very fast loss. Yep. Take my beautiful loss. I'm going to wait for it to tap me out like that. 20-minute. Going to wait for a new validation of some sort. 1, then 2. Very beautiful entry off of these highs. Builds a beautiful story for me. ATR low. Hopefully that is 1 ATR. Looks like it is. Probably going to be another very quick loss. Yep. Actually, taps me in, taps me out. Yeah. Yeah, so we've taken like fucking 12 losses in a row. God damn, bro. Weekly is holding, daily is holding, 4 hours holding, hourly is holding, 20-minute is kind of just delivering at this point. Five-minute candle. Beautiful entry off of this high. Quite extended though. Looks like it might be a little bit big. We're looking at 19 here. Or 13. Let's see what happened first. Yeah. So it came down first, created this low. Candle opened. I'm trying to see where it opened. Opened right here, I want to say. Pushed up higher, came down. Didn't buy stop us in quite yet. And then this is our entry right here. Gonna do a limit. Okay. I'm actually gonna do stop. I think it's quicker that way. What a crazy day. You know, and this is what happens to me in the markets 24/7, you know. Loss after loss, but when you get your runners, you're good. Yep. Move to break even, take a break even probably. Yep. Wait for a new 20-minute validation to come into this market. Nothing to do. Gonna go without you. You can't fucking cry about it. You just gotta follow your rules. Nothing to do. The only entry I saw was off of this, but it was too, I want to say, extended for me. If we look at the hourly, we're probably going to start going undergoing the stage one. Unfortunately, in this entire move, I couldn't really get positioned. Like I started watching the market right around here. We stepped down to the 20-minute. Probably missed a couple really good entries. No, there wasn't much here. Looked to take an entry here, got stopped out right away, and then, you know, delivered. And that's okay. So I'll step down to the 10-minute. Very weak market. I'm going to give it another few candles. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yep, right here. That would have been a, let's see, 13. Nope, way too big of a stop loss for me. 20-minute. Valid entry above this high though, right here, ATR low. Okay, lining up nicely. 20-minute is catching up to the move, so ATR low, too big. I'm gonna wait for something like this size. Way too big, falls back down, nothing to do. 20-minute, gonna wait for a new validation, something like that. 5-minute candle, beautiful. This would have been my entry. Played it one candle too fast, but that's okay. Hopefully we take a very quick loss. That's what I like to do. Okay, looks like we came down, came back up. Are we in this? Oh, I guess we are. 20-minute, probably going to be a break even. Beautiful. 20-minute, once again, kind of just not giving us what I need. Gonna wait for a little bit more sideways movement like that. And then a 5-minute candle. Oh, this would have been our entry. I thought we weren't done with the candle. Okay. So I'll go down to the 10-minute. 1, 2. Go up to a 4-hour. 4-hour holding, hourly holding, 20-minute, delivering, 5-minute. Beautiful entry. It wants to load. Come on. ATR low, right here, entry. Probably a very immediate break even. No, not yet. So I'll do a limit. Probably going to take a loss here. Limit in. Break even now, I want to say. Yeah, break even now. Let's see what happened first. We came down and then we pushed up, so wouldn't even have gotten a break even there. Take a break even. 20-minute, gonna wait for a new validation. Got red news coming up. Gonna wait for red news to play out. This is what I predict red news is gonna do. I love to predict, but I never trade it, so don't ever trade red news, guys. Doink. Red news does as predicted. This is now like an hour after red news, so wait for some sideways motion. 1, 2. There we go. Beautiful entry off of these highs. I love these two highs. ATR low, no low created yet. Our biggest one is 17. Let's see what happened first. So we went up, opened here. Yeah, so this would have been my entry. This is a loss right here. Down on the 5-minute. We'll take that loss. Fuck me. Okay, gotta replay. We'll take our beautiful loss here. Hopefully we get. Okay, we'll just set something up random like that. Take our loss. Come on. Take our beautiful loss. Wait for new 20-minute validations to come through. This is actually very valid. Beautiful buy stop above this high. If it wants to load. There we go. Yeah. Entry above this high. See what we get. I meant to do a 5-minute. Okay. Hello. Oh, and we crashed. My computer loves this platform. Loves to overheat using it. And it's all running on the browser. That's what makes it slow. 4 hour holding, hourly holding, 20-minute holding. Yeah, this is okay. ATR low, whatever next low we get, somewhere within, probably around here. Still not well, technically entered. Yeah, there's no low for us to take here. Absolutely not. This looks huge. We're looking at 19. Oh shit. ATR is huge right now. Let's look at this. 20-minute, yes, buy above that high. I mean, we are within an ATR, so this is valid. It's just huge. I would have loved to take something this small. Move to break even. Hopefully. Nope, not break even yet. Now move to break even. This is a huge entry. This isn't what I'm usually used to. This would have been a phenomenal entry. You'd be up 15 plus R. Nothing to manage to. Manage to here. Still nothing to manage to for me. Manage to here. We're only up 3 RR on this position, so I'm not too fond of the moves or the large entry I took here. Nothing to manage to. 5R, this is okay. I could see it taking these lows real easily before continuations, but no, we don't. Managed to about here. We're up 6R. Okay, we survived rollover. This is phenomenal because we're so much in profit that rollover wouldn't even dare to gap this much. Managed to about here-ish. We're up 8R. So this is one of those like longer term trades that you just kind of got to hold through. But if we look at the general story that we were building, let's look at the 4 hour. Look, exactly what we're anticipating. Delivery off of this, off the daily. Beautiful delivery off of this. The hourly, beautiful delivery off what we were anticipating from all the way back here. It's just, can you get positioned at the right time with the right context, with the right story? Beautiful delivery, nothing to manage to. The only place I see here, probably somewhere around here. We'll secure an extra like 1 RR. 11R. I need to see better delivery. Okay, nope. Just gonna fuck around here for a little bit, and that's okay. Accumulating of some sort. I could see us taking all these lows back here, and then building off of them. So hopefully that happens before we get taken out. And we get taken out maybe. Survived. Beautiful. Managed to about these lows. Secure an extra like 0.5R. 11 to 12.48. And get taken out. Beautiful. So 12R move. 20-minute. There was no other entry besides this one. So I wish I would have taken that tighter stop, but you know, it happens. 20-minute. Gonna wait for new validations. Probably red news here. Hourly starting to fail back down, probably. Undergoing that, yep, stage 1 of some sort. And now we wait for the 20-minute validations to start coming back in. 4 hour might actually start as well. Yeah, supporting the move still. Gonna wait for 20-minute validations to come in. Okay, money's coming in. Supporting the move. Valid entry off of, there's a valid entry here and a valid entry here. So entry above all these highs, something like that. Falling back down, nothing to do. Gonna wait for new 20-minute validations. Quite weak. 1 2 1 2 1 2. There we go. Right here. Although market, it's a new day. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is questionable. Hourly is very flatlined, very weak. So I could just expect sideways from this market. 20-minute, however, is starting to put in that beautiful demand into this market. However, my experience tells me that we're more likely than not just going to go sideways. So I'll give the 20-minute a little bit more time. Yep, and sideways we continued. So I would have taken a loss there, and this is how I refine my system. I start to realize that entries here are worthless to me. There we go. Now we're getting in money, questionably getting in money, but still, this would have been a phenomenal entry. I should have taken this. I played it forward a little fast. Let me go look at the MAs, what it looked like as it was playing out, but this was absolutely an entry. 10-minute, 1 2. Yeah, 4 hour sustaining the move. 4 hours a little weak, but we're so far disconnected from 5-minute entries that even a move this size on the 4 hour is more than enough. Hourly, supporting the move, putting in demand. Like this is a beautiful entry. Putting in demand, getting scooped up by the MAs. Where's my other MA? Where the hell? Okay, give me a second. Hang on. All right, well, my EMA had disappeared. But yeah, this is actually looking quite nicely. Hourly is starting to support the move. 20-minute is as well. Yeah. Yeah, my other MA is so dark that sometimes I just don't see it. So yeah, valid entry above this high. ATR low. This looks a little bit big, but we're looking at 8.62, just within 8. So we're going to do a limit, or a stop in this case. Get entered in. Move to break even. Holding the move, nothing to manage to, probably a break even. 20-minute, gonna wait for more money to come into this market. 2 and 2. Gonna go back up to the 10-minute, shaping up quite nicely. There we go. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour, starting to sustain the move. Hourly demand coming into this market, sustaining previous 2.0 zones. 10-minute, 4 hour, yep, 10-minute. Hourly. 5-minute, yeah, this isn't half bad. ATR low, off of this high. Nothing, fails back down. 20-minute, gonna wait for more money to come into this market. Probably flatlining right now. Nothing to do here. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding, hourly is holding, 20-minute. Beautiful entry off this 20-minute. I'm gonna play it forward. Yep, so this above these highs is my entry. Probably wouldn't have gotten tapped in by this candle. I set it just slightly above ATR low. That would have been my entry. Looks like we came down and then got tapped in. So this would have been my new low. 8 point something. Yep. I'm going to take a limit. Probably a loss. Or a break even. Yeah, so if it comes back to enter me in, it's a break even. Yep. So break even trade. Nothing to do there. I'm going to wait for more 20-minute money to come into this move. Just kind of going to go without me. That is okay. Oh, and we had red news. I didn't see that. Okay, nothing on the 20-minute. Entry above this high. I like this. Right here. No red news. Market close, question mark. Let's see what happened first. Did we create that low first? We created a low. So we'll consider this a loss. I like to be very conservative with my back testing. Come on. Or not. The fuck? Give me just 1 second. Okay, we'll take a phenomenal loss right here. Get tapped in, tapped out. Let's go look at the 20-minute. 20-minute entries are no longer valid, but it looks like we did deliver. 5-minute candle. Red news and 2 hours and 20 minutes. Still valid entry for me. ATR low above this high. I don't know if that's an ATR. 10.62. Nope, too big. Let's go look at the 20. Technically still valid entry right here, but I'm not taking it. That would have been my entry. Probably a loss or a break even. 20 minute, gonna wait for money to come into this market. Red news. So nothing to do. Gonna wait for a 20 minute to kind of restabilize. Play it forward 5 minute. Beautiful entry off of this high. I'm gonna take it. Something like that. ATR low. Oh, we're looking at 15 versus 18. Beautiful. Limit entry taken out right away. 20 minute, gonna wait for more money. Only valid buy stop up was above that high. Gonna fall back down. Nothing to do, nothing to do. Hourly's probably under MAs now, kind of falling. 4 hour, just barely supporting the move. 20 minute. Let's look at the hourly. Hourly's supporting the move. I want to see some bullishness on the hourly though, like that. And then on a 5 minute. Perfect, beautiful entry off of this high. Amazing money coming into this market. Falls back down, nothing to do. 20 minute, gonna wait for more demand of some sort. This is beautiful. I want to look at this candle on its own and see what it looks like. Okay, so we'll step down to 10 minute. 1, 2. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hour sustaining. Hourly is very weak, very, very weak. We're kind of like here on the hourly. So let me go look at some other examples. Yeah, no, this is okay to take. From my personal testing, I see a lot of edge creation from here. We're still 5 hours away from new, so we're good. 20 minute is sustaining the move. I think this is candle close, so I'll take a entry by stop above these highs on a 5 minute ATR low. Whatever this low is, we'll kind of something like that. Hopefully it's about fast loss or break even. Sorry about that. Where do we replay to? Let's look at the 20 minute. 20 minute is not done, so play it forward 5. There we go. ATR low, something like that. I just remember it being super tight. Yep. One more, move to break even. Nothing to do here. Take a break even. 20 minute, gonna wait for a new validation. Supporting 2.0 zones, putting in beautiful demand. Hopefully we support this move though. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding. Hourly is questionably holding. 20 minute valid entry by stop above that high. We are an hour 20 right before news, so we can still get half decent move, hopefully into some sort of profit. So we can hold over news. This is okay of an entry, very big. There we go. That's what I like to see. Small entry, something like that. This is probably a break-even trade. Break-even trade, yep. Break-even right before news. Move to 20. Okay, 20 does news does exactly what we were expecting. Beautiful entry on the 5 minute here. ATR low, right above this high. Beautiful. Quite tight. Like I said, I like to set it just above and then whatever low gets created. Probably going to be an immediate break even. Yep, would have been a break even. 20 minute, going to wait for more money to come into this market. 1, 2. Starting to support the move very nicely. 1, 2. Valid buy stop above this high, but also valid buy stop above this high. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hour holding, hourly holding, 20 minute is holding, 5 minute is holding. So I'll take an entry buy stop either above this high or these highs. I'll take it above these highs. So I got the 20 again. Give me just 1 second. Okay. Yeah, this isn't looking too bad. ATR low. Still valid. Still valid. I like that low. Still valid. I do like this new low, whatever new low we get. And nothing to do now. There we go. Give it another 5 minute. Nothing to do, nothing to do. Falls back down. Hourly's probably still fucking around. 4 hour is just holding the move. Yep. 20 minute, I want to see more money come into this market. Falls down 4 hours, no longer supporting the move, correct. Hourly, we'll wait for some demand to come into this market. We're probably in some fairly bad drawdown right now. We are up 431%. New all-time high, so somehow we made like, what were we? 30%, 40%? Yeah, I mean, this isn't too bad. Keep in mind, we started with a 150K account, and in 1 year, yeah, 1 year, we grew it to 430. So we grew it to an $800,000 account, so that's a 4x. So not bad, not bad. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to take a quick break, a little breather, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, we are back in it. Got a fresh coffee. It is a little later in the day. I think I ran out of data here. Oh no. Did I already change it? Okay, well, it looks like I already updated the, we have until January, February, March, I think. Yeah, I think our data collection is here. I did already update it. I totally forgot. So we'll do a quick top down. Got some chill music in the background. Got my coffee. Daily good, 4 hour good. 4 hours actually starting to fail down. I want to wait for hourly demand to come into this market. So what I'll actually do is step down to a 20 minute and wait for build-ups. Some sort of stage 2 to start building out. Just going to continue falling down. 4 hour, likely under MAs, yep. So hourly, we're going to wait for some sort of demand to come into this market. Give it a little bit more time, 4 hour. Still down. Hourly is starting to put in some beautiful demand into this market. We have red news coming up here pretty soon in the next 2 hour and 20 minute. 20 minute is holding up. This would have been a phenomenal entry. Unfortunately, I missed it. Played it a little quick. But yeah, that would have been an amazing entry. We got red news though, so it looks like it didn't really have that much influence. We're gonna let it play out. Yeah, okay. So let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour hopefully is now starting to pick up price. Yeah, hourly is holding price. Likely to fail back down here for a little bit though. So we're gonna wait for 20 minute buildups. Hopefully now. 1, 2, perfect. Beautiful entry off of this high. Yep, shaping up very nicely. Hopefully we get a new low within the size of this candle right here, like that. This is my entry. Hopefully now we get an even tighter low, like that. So let's see what happened first. We actually got tapped in first, so this would have been the entry I take. Gonna do a limit. Get tapped in. Get tapped out. No. Get tapped out. 20 minute, gonna wait for more validation. 4 hours, still holding. Hourly is starting to hold. Putting in beautiful demand. Gonna step back up to 10 minute. 1, 2. 5 minute entry. Looking okay here. ATR low. This would have been our entry. This looks a little bit good. So let's see what happened. Yeah, no. So this would have been our entry because we came down first to this low and then we pushed up higher. Although where did we open? Yeah, no. So yeah, I would have used this low. The reason being is because we first came down, we still had this body here, and then we pushed in through the body. Otherwise, it would have been our initial entry. And so I'll update the lows as new are created. But that is only, you have to think about live price playing out here. And live price pushed down first, and then in the same candle pushed up into it. So this is our entry. What would have happened here? Yeah, this would have been a break-even trade. The moment we pushed up into it, then we came back down, this would have been a break-even. So no trade here. But either way would have been a loss, I think. Oh, delicious coffee. Okay, gonna wait for more 20-minute price action to come into this market. Falls back down. Hourly is probably now kind of fucking off to the downside. 4 hours as well. So I'm gonna wait for hourly demand to kind of re-enter this market on the right-hand side of price. Starting to shape up. Let's go look at the 4 hour. Good. Hourly. Good. 20 minute. Gonna wait for this would have been a good entry. Would have been a loss. Let's look at the 4 hour again. 4 hours kind of undergoing still the stage 1. 20 minute is building up. So if the 10 minute closes somewhere around here like that, beautiful entry for us. And if I said 10 minute, I meant 20 minute. My bad. 5 minute entry. No low created. No entry at the end of the day. Because the candle did open here. We'll consider it a loss actually, because I may have taken it and I don't want to. There we go. Took my beautiful loss. 20 minute, gonna wait for new Stage 1. Very weak, very weak, very weak. Nothing to do here. What time was this? 8:20. Let's look at the 4-hour. Hourly. Yeah, nothing to do here. I'm gonna wait for hourly bullishness to come into this market. Some good demand coming into the market. This is the first place I should have probably started looking at it. 20-minute, beautiful. Hopefully this is where the 20-minute closed at. Let's see. Yep, beautiful entry off of this high. This would have been my entry. Probably going to be a very fast stop out or a break even. And so what I mean by that is we probably already traversed the 1 to 2. Yep. So in the same candle would have been a break even because we did traverse to 2R and then we came back down. 20-minute, technically still valid buy stop above this high. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour is quite weak. Hourly is starting to put in beautiful demand. However, we did miss this entry. This could have been another entry, probably a break even, 1 to 2, and then we came back down. There we go. Give it 1 5-minute candle like that. Let's go up to the 4-hour. 4-hour is starting to hold demand. Hourly is starting to also hold to some extent, kind of weak. 5-minute entry right above this high. Let's see if we get anything. Something right around here. Let's go look at the 20-minute again. 20-minute is holding. Let me see what happened to my music here. There we go. 20-minute is holding. 5-minute entry, ATR low. So somewhere right around here. Beautiful entry. Probably gonna limit me in. Stopped out right away. Let's go look at the 4-hour. 4-hour I'm not the biggest fan of right now. 20-minute gonna wait for new demand to come into this market. You know, if we would have survived that small entry. Let's go see how it played out. I think we got in here or here. Yeah, this was our entry, got taken out and then it went. It's okay. Part of the move, part of the system. I'll wait for 20-minute demand to come into this market. Very weak, very weak, very weak. Oh, a buy stop over this high. Let's see if we get anything. Looks like market actually just opened. No, might have been news or I don't know what caused that. I don't think there was red news though. So 20-minute, gonna wait for more demand to come into this market. Let's go look at the 4-hour. 4 hours finally putting in this beautiful demand. And as we look at the story we're building up, look at this. This is where we got our phenomenal 1 to like 15 or something. Here we're getting another one. Beautiful stage 1. We look at the 4-hour building up phenomenally for the stage 2. I mean, we're in that stage 1 on the every other time frame. Stage 1 pushing out into that early stage 2. So perfect to get positioned here. Hourly starting to put in some beautiful demand after that stage 1. 20-minute also putting in that beautiful demand. Valid entry above this high. Looks like we would have taken a loss, perhaps. This would have been my entry. What's our ATR? We're looking at a 8. Yep, so another loss right here. I am okay with that. Beautiful. 20-minute. Come on, delete. 20-minute, gonna wait for more money to come into this market. Something like this. Let's go look at the hourly. No, hourly is a little weak. This is a very valid buy stop though. 4-hour holding, hourly is questionably holding. 20-minute is putting in some good demand into this market. Actually, yeah, valid buy stop above this high. Probably gonna be a loss, but that is a-okay. Not tapped in. 20-minute, gonna wait for some more demand to come into this market. Falls back down, nothing to do. Let's look at the hourly. Hourly is falling back down. 4 hours holding. 20-minute. We're gonna wait for this demand to do something like that. Nothing to do. Hourly, we're gonna wait for more money to come into this market. Nothing to do. 4 hours probably shit in the bed right now. Yep. Okay. Lots of red news, so hopefully these are our catalysts to continue pushing price higher. 4-hour still kind of failing. Hourly is also very, very weak. Let's go look at the 4-hour. Weekly, daily. Daily is kind of shit in the bed as well. 4 hours also. Very weak, very weak. Hourly is kind of strong though, so let's go see if we can get a 20-minute entry off of this high, depending where the candle closes. So, nope, nothing to do. Nothing to do. Still nothing to do. Looks like we just would have missed all these entries. This was our next entry, but it was rollover. So we'll give this market time to figure out what it wants to do. I want to see some money come into this market. Very weak. Very weak. First entry would have been, let's go look at the 4-hour. 4-hour holding, hourly holding, 20-minute holding. Yeah, so 5-minute entry off of this candle right here. Let's see where our entry would have been. Probably going to be a loss looking at the next candle. Okay. So jump down to 10-minute, 1, 2, 5-minute entry, ATR low. I'm just going to kind of guess where the low would be so I don't have to replay. I might just start doing that and hopefully we just get lucky. ATR low. Nope, that didn't count. It should have been more like right here. And that's a 7.16 and our ATR is 8.49. Perfect. So perfectly within our risk parameters. Hopefully the recording quality is kind of good on here. 1, 2. Okay, looks like it's going to be a break-even trade. Something like that. Yep, break-even. Let's see if we would have gotten taken out. We would have gotten taken out anyway. 20-minute, going to wait for a new validation of some sorts. And then a 5-minute. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding, hourly's holding. Hourly is undergoing this, once again, stage 1. Or, you know, if we look at the daily, over this larger stage 1. So contacts, once again, are lining very nicely. If we look at the 4 hour as well, hopefully we get a little bit of sideways motion, but this could easily be the start of that stage 2. Hourly, once again, we're getting a stage 1 inside of stage 1, a daily stage 1. So this is prominent, you know, potential here. 20-minute, still holding the move, pushing up higher. Beautiful demand, double demand into this market, showing lots of strength. 5-minute entry off this 20-minute high. Got red news in. Come on, it will let me select. Got red news in 3 hours. This would have been our entry. Assuming the 20-minute closed. Yep. Wait. Nope, the 20-minute hasn't closed yet. What the fuck? Now it closed. So this is our entry right above this high. Looks like we don't get anything. Nope, falls back down, so no entry here. 20-minute demand starting to fail a little bit. We'll go up to 10-minute. 1, 2. What do we got going on here? No entry, which is a bummer because we got red news. Red news playing out. Beautiful. This high, yes. How much time after red news is this? 2 hours. More than enough time for us. Is this the 20? Yeah. So let's go see what the hourly and 4 hour looked like, because it might actually be invalid given the bearishness that we had into this market. 1, 2. Fuck. Gotta skip it down to the 10-minute. 1, 2. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hours sustaining the move, hourly sustaining the move. Great demand coming into this market. You can just see that. And so we have so many confluences building up to this point. We have these highs that want to get taken out. We have demand coming into the market. Extreme demand. I mean, you can just see it skip down below the MAs and got bought up very, very quickly. Weekly holding, daily holding, 4 hour holding, 1 hour is holding. 20-minute is holding. Yeah. Even though this price action is quite wonky, this is where you're going to get the very large ATR stops, something like that I can expect. But that's when you get the large movers. And we got lucky. We got a small ATR. Let's see how this played out. Opened right here and then pushed us into the trade. Didn't even come back to it. Oh. Very good entry. And let's see what we get here. Let me know if you guys want some chill background music in the background. Because I play like some chill instrumental music. You might be able to hear it here and there. But I don't know if you guys would really enjoy that. Probably break even. Take a beautiful break even. 20-minute, gonna wait for more validations to kind of follow this market long. Valid buy stop above this high. Valid buy stop above this high. Let's go see what it looks like. Yep, right above this high, ATR low. Phenomenal. 15 point something. Let's go look at the 20 again. It's all right. This is my favorite kind of entry. We got red news here in 2 days. Oh, we got plenty of... Is that 2 days? Holy shit. 2 days, market close at 12. So I probably shouldn't be taking this trade. I'm not going to take it because I know market closes right here. So would have been a break even anyway. 20-minute, gonna wait for more demand to come into this market. Yeah, I don't particularly like to trade on Fridays after like 10, 11 p.m. given my personal experience. with how price plays out. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding. Hourly is very weak, but starting to put in somewhat decent demand. 20 minute is as well. So I'm going to wait for the 10 minute to close. Nothing, nothing. Very weak market right now. I want to see bullishness. Yep, like that. 5 minute. I want this candle to close like so. 5 minute entry, ATR stop. Right above this high, like so. So a couple stops I can take. This is 10 point something, which is larger than expected. So this is going to be my entry. Hopefully we get a new low created. It's actually a little high. Something like that. Falls back down. Let's look at the 20. 20 is still sustaining its move, so I want to see just one big candle buy stop me in. Like so. Taken out in the same move. 20 minute, no longer valid entries on this bad boy. 20 minute entry buy stop above this high. ATR low, right around here. Let's go look at the 20 minute, see if it's still valid. 20 minute is still valid. 5 minute is valid. Let's see what we would have gotten right above there. ATR low is going to be 9 point something. We're at 8.08. So yeah, we're within 1/8 of the risk parameters that I want to be in. Get stopped out. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hours kind of shit in the bed. Very, very nasty price action. 20 minute is still holding good bullishness. So this is where the market condition gets kind of like really shitty, and I don't really want to touch it. Very good buy stop right here. Missed it. 5 minute entry. This would have been my entry. Probably would have been stop out. Hourly failing back down. Yeah, a couple things I can do here is wait for hourly bullishness to come into the market. I'm going to start doing that for the rest of the test and see how our profitability kind of changes a little bit. Hourly is holding in demand. 20 minute is holding beautiful demand. Beautiful entry. Hopefully we close somewhere within this region. 5 minute entry buy stop above this high. ATR low. Nothing to do. 20 minute going to wait for more demand to come into this market. 1, 2. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding. Hourly is questionably holding. Still holding a good amount of demand. Hopefully, I mean, it does definitely look like we're on the right-hand side of price for sure. Left-hand side of price. Right-hand side of price. 20 minute is holding. 5 minute entry. ATR stop. You have two options here. You can set it right here, or you can set it right above the high. I'm going to choose that secondary high, like that. Yeah, just about there. ATR low. Okay. Something like that, I think. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1. Move to break even. Stopped out right away. Or break even. 20 minute, gonna wait for more demand to come into this market. Hourly's probably might start failing if we don't hold this demand right now. 1, 2. Come on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Failing, just absolutely not doing anything. But this piece of shit software is slow as fuck. There we go. Good entry right here, very weak. I'm gonna reload the page. This shit is being slow as fuck. Come on. God damn. Oh, let's see. Yeah, piece of shit software. I mean, it's good for what it does, but they need to figure their shit out. I've tried it on different browsers, so it's not just this browser. Okay, come on. Hold, come on. Here we go. Go look at the 4 hour. 4 hours kind of weak. Hourly starting to put in good demand, so this is okay to fall for longs, but very shit market condition. Don't want to touch any of this. Like I said, I don't like this kind of price action. You're going to get stopped out. I could see this liquidating or absorbing these lows, whatever you want to call it, and then it's going to push up higher. Like that. Hopefully we take out those lows. We don't, but we get a beautiful entry right here. 5 minute ATR stop. Buy stop over this high, like so. Probably going to get stopped out. Per usual. Nothing to do. I don't even think we went 1 to 2. Nope, we did. Break even. So I'm not even going to count this. It's just faster to play through it. Go into the 20 minute. 20 minute. falling back down. Yep, nothing to do here. Hourly starting to fail back down. We're going to wait for hourly demand to come into this market. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hour still holding though, so still valid for longs. Beautiful demand still coming into this market. If we look at the hourly story, we're kind of building. We had beautiful demand come into here, no mitigations of that, but now we have secondary demand coming into this market right around here. And if you want to consider some sort of unmitigated price action within here, this, you know, it's all about building a story of what you want to see happen in the market. And once you have enough confluences, then you're beautiful, or you're good to take your long. This would have been okay long, which would have not played out. Hourly, fucking off to the downside again. 4 hours probably just, yep. So we're going to wait for hourly demand to come into this market. Very weak market. Go to the 4 hour. 4 hours starting to hold, hourly starting to hold, 20-minute. Valid for entries again. Like I said, these are the shittier market conditions where you're going to expect losses and break evens. And it's about optimizing your system for you to take the least amount of these, because you're at least going to be very profitable in a very trending environment, like so. And then once we start to break down, going through whatever fractal reaccumulation, whatever you want to call it, on the hires, this is where I'm losing money right now, or breaking even. So that's okay, and you just need to understand that that's going to happen in the market. So let me turn this down a little bit. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hourly is probably starting to break back down. Yeah, just barely holding the move. 4 hours, not really supporting the move anymore. So I'm going to wait for some more bullish price action like that. 4 hour, starting to support the move, putting in beautiful demand, double demand, mitigating whatever was in here, pushed away, came back to it, pushing off higher. So for some reason, these levels want to be respected, and that is what we like to see. 4 hour, hourly starting to support the move. You know, we had some phenomenal entries right along here. If we step down to the 20, probably entry right here, didn't take anything. Beautiful entry right here. However, I'm going to go back. I'm not going to take it, but I want to see what the market looked like under these conditions. So we're probably 1 2. Let's go look at the 4 hour. Yeah, that actually would have been a very good entry. Fortunately missed it. That's okay. I'll wait for 20-minute rebuild up. Yep. I want to look at this candle in particular. They're both actually entry valid entries. Let's see what happened here. Come on. 1 2. Still valid entry above that high. 4 hour holding, hourly holding, 20-minute holding, 5-minute holding, entry above this high. Let's go look at 20 again. Nope. So actually, yeah, both are valid. This one is a valid entry. Fuck. I should have taken this one. And then when this candle finishes closing somewhere around here, that's also a valid entry. I'm going to take it, given my testing. You know, it sucks that I skipped it a little fast, but I do want this part of my data collection. Yep, this would have been a phenomenal entry, immediate break even. Once again, it goes back to the thing of being just completely honest with yourself. Lying to yourself ain't going to help you. So might as well make it 100% honest and see how your system would perform under all conditions. Because let's be honest, I'm probably not going to be trading, you know, after 2 in the morning. That's when I go to bed. And I'm going to miss out on some of that edge. And so what I'll do back in my data collection back here, I'll scroll down and see what, when I was most profitable. Here I'm seeing, okay, New York and out of session. Most of my profitable trades, I made 301 R out of my session. Now, most of my trades were out of session, but my highest win rate was in New York. My max RR was in New York, and that's usually when I trade. So that's kind of relieving to see, because, you know, there's no active session between the times of rollover open again or after rollover to the next session, which I think is London at like 1 in the morning my time. I don't know what time Asia is. Trying to think my time frame, my time zone. But yeah, you kind of have to take that into consideration what times you're going to be trading, but this is just an overall profitability. If this holds, I'm going to manage to here. Otherwise, I'm kind of managed to right around here at 2R. Probably going to take me out. Yep, takes me out and then goes. No, okay, take me out anyway. 20-minute, going to wait for new stage 1. One more tick. Valid entry above this high. ATR low. Yep. Just above it. Beautiful. This would have been my entry. Oh, my bad. So here's the thing with my system. I could significantly increase the stop loss to be at minimum 1.5 to 2 ATR, and have my stop something like this. Let's see what would have happened. I'm probably gonna get stopped out right now. What time did I take this trade? 11? Yeah, I'm gonna get stopped out. There's no money in this market to push it higher. Yeah. Versus if I have my stop down here, my win rate's significantly gonna go up, but my my average winners are gonna decrease quite a bit. So in a market condition like this, I'd start to consider moving to, not stopped out yet, I'd start to consider moving to just break even. Because more likely than not, it's just going to fall and tap me out. So 4 hour, shit market, hourly, shit market, 20-minute. Let's go look at the hourly. Yeah, I need to consider something for market environments like these where I just get shit-faced. I have to think, because this is where I lose a good amount of money, and I'm fully aware of it. And so you kind of have to think or look at variables that could keep you out of this kind of market condition. You know, it is what it is, you know. 20-minute, gonna wait for new buildups of some sort. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding, hourly is starting to hold, 20-minute is holding. Gonna wait for this candle to close. Nope. Yeah, actually buy stop above this high ain't half bad. Looks like there might be news here. We're looking at 7:20 on February 8th. February 8th. Red news at 7:30. Yeah, so red news, nothing to do here. I love it how TradingView definitely puts that on there. Or I guess this platform, FX Replay, dogshit platform. So red news was at 7:30, right around here. So we won't touch this market until this next candle. Okay, we're good to touch the market. 1, 2, 3, 4. Valid MB, or what do you call it? Buy stop over this high. ATR under low. We're looking at ATR of 17. This is valid. Valid entry. Hopefully we get a new low. Falls back down. 20-minute is still valid. Hopefully we get a very nice strong candle. Nope, no longer valid. 20-minute, gonna wait for some sort of new price. Valid buy stop over these highs. What's our stop here? 12, we're looking at 15, so something like this. Let me go back up to 20 and see what it looks like. Hourly is valid, 20-minute is valid, 5-minute is valid. Probably gonna get stopped out so fucking quick. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hour shit. Hourly is shit. 20-minute is shit. Gonna give this market time. Okay, 5-minute candle. Entry valid buy stop above this high. Super shit market, like super shit. There we go. Buy stopped in. Low of 8. Good. Yeah, I'm gonna get stopped out again. Just looking at this market condition. God fucking awful. Like, what the fuck is this shit? You can just see it in the candles. Look at this market condition versus this weird shit. There's a gap here, wicks left, right, up, down. No clear movement, sideways motion, especially on the hourly. 4 hour, like god awful. Wick, 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 wick. None of this god awful price action. 8 hour, god awful. Hourly, god awful. 20-minute, we can wait for a new buildup of some sort of demand coming into this market, but it's all very god awful weak. Super fucking weak. I don't want to touch any of this until I see some, yep, like that. Missed this entry, that's okay. Would have been a phenomenal one. Let's go look at 4 hour. 4 hour, we're starting to put in something. Hourly is as well. 20-minute is too. Double demand coming into this market. Mitigating 2.0 zones, pushing off of it, building up new demand. I'm looking at this particular candle. Let's see if there would have been an entry. Guys, it's 5 p.m. and I'm still drinking my coffee. 1, 2. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is god awful. So fucking awful. The only reason I'm considering this market is because we put some sort of demand within this region and we pushed pretty strongly away from it. Similar to, I guess you could say like right here. Pushed away from it. Could be the start of a stage 2 again. Yeah, it's just god awful. You don't want to trade any of this shit. We'll give it a 20-minute entry. Like I said, I'm testing a system, so I need to see under what parameters or variables we're profitable. 5-minute, gonna look for an entry ATR stop, something like that. Probably gonna get stopped out right away. Stopped out right away. Fucking love it. We're gonna play this forward on the 4 hour, couple candles. 4 hour, good. Hourly, good. 20-minute. Ugh, I love it. When I play it forward, I miss this beautiful entry. 20-minute, gonna wait for new validations of some sort. Very weak market. Don't want to touch any of this yet. Okay, money's coming in. This candle right here. February 12th. Let's see if we had news. February 12th. No red news. Good trade. So we'll jump back down into the 1, 2. Let's look at the 4 hour. Actually, I want to do a top down. Weekly, holding, daily, holding. 4 hour is questionably dog shit. Like, this is god fucking awful. Don't want to touch this. But hourly is starting to put in that good demand. We have red news in 11 hours, so we're more than in the clear. Hourly still holding demand. 20-minute is still holding demand. 5-minute is holding beautifully. This would have been our entry at the low. Let's see if the 20-minute finished. Yep. Actually, that's a little high. That looks reasonable. Probably going to be a break even. Nope. Looks like we held it. So I'm going to set up a new buy stop here. Like so. Move to break even. Holding the move. Only place I see for management is here. I don't see any other place. Put it right below here at 3R. Taken out. Yep. Good management there. 20-minute. Gonna wait for more money to come into this market. Clearly indecisive. Falling back down. Hopefully this red news acts as a catalyst upward. But it looks like it didn't really have an effect here. Let's look at the hourly. Yeah, hourly's eating dog shit. Looks like this market just kind of wants to fall here for a little bit. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hour, god awful. Hourly, god awful. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a shit market condition. You can just see it. Wick. Let's go look at the daily. Daily holding, 4 hour barely holding, hourly holding, 20-minute. Gonna look for longs on this 20-minute price action. And then a 5-minute candle. Oh yeah, this would have been our entry. I wasn't sure if the candle had finished. So we're gonna step down to a 10-minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 4 hour. Sustaining the move questionably. Hourly is definitely in on the move. 5-minute valid entry. Yeah, it's just not a very nice story that it's telling. Okay, ATR low would have been right here. We're looking at 4 point something. Yep, under ATR. Might be a very quick break even. Or, yeah, maybe a loss. 1, 2. Beautiful. Move to break even. Beautiful. Okay, go up to the 20-minute again. See if we get anything. Nothing. Maybe on the 5-minute candle completion. Nothing. Probably red news here on February 14th. Red news, no red. Oh, we do have red news. That's on GJ though, so we're good. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hour good, hourly, 4 hour good, hourly good, 20 minute. Let's go look at the daily. Daily's probably telling an okay story. Stage 1, fell back down, building up the stage 1 again. I don't see delivery like this, delivery like this, delivery like this, perhaps. Not delivery like this. This is where we lost an okay amount of money. 4 hour holding, hourly holding, 20 minute holding. 5 minute entry valid right over this high. ATR stop. Beautiful entry. Hopefully it's a quick break even. Let's see how much we want. Yep, so break even trade. Nothing to do here. Gonna wait for a new 20 minute entry. Falls back down. God awful. Just dog shit, guys. We're looking at one more 5 minute, I think. Potential entry above this high. I don't know when the candle completes. Let's go look at the 4 hour. Just god awful. God fucking awful. Hourly is shit. I want to see it start building up on the right hand side press. It kind of started putting in okay demand, fell back down, putting in okay demand. Very weak. Hourly still has potential though. Yeah, I'm looking at this high. I want to see if I even would have gotten anything. 20 minute off of this high. I mean, the only low, let's see what happened first. It pushed down first, so this would have been our only entry. With a stop somewhere around here. I'll take it. Probably going to be a very quick stop out as well. Yep, we're not even going to fucking consider this shit. Step back down to the 8 hour. See where we're at here. 4 hour. God awful. Hourly. We're going to wait for hourly demand to come into the shit. 4 hour holding, hourly holding, 20 minutes. So if we would have been patient and played forward a couple more candles, we would have gotten this entry, but that's okay. I am impatient as fuck. Beautiful entry over this high. 4 hour holding, 4 hour holding, hourly holding, 20 minute holding, 5 minute entries right above these highs. ATR low. Hopefully we are within that. 5.6. Yeah, this is okay of an entry. Hopefully we get a new low somewhere right around here because this is a little small. Still nothing. This would have been our low. 4.27. Okay. Break even. Take a break even. Let's go look at the 4 hour again. 4 hours starting to build up. Hourly is god awful. 20 minute, we need a strong validation to get involved here. 2. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Close, but still nothing. Got red news coming up here in 2 hours and 20. This is an okay entry, very weak, but I'll take it above this high. Still no entry, still no entry. 20 minute, a couple of things I can do here. Valid entry above here, or I can wait for this 20 minute to finish building up to around here. Let's go look at the 4 hour. Hourly is just god fucking awful. So bad. So bad. I don't like this price action one bit. Holding demand, that's the only reason I'm kind of looking at this market. We have very good hourly demand, but the way it's moving is just not a way I like to see. No, I'm going to skip. Valid entry above this high, but we got red news in hour 40. Only entry buy stop I see is above this high. I'll consider taking it right around here. Only because we got a very nice low. I do like the way price is moving on this time frame, but the 4 hour, just god awful. The hourly is starting to clear up because of this demand, this very small fractal demand that we're putting in. It's a confirmed reaccumulation, but the way price is moving, it's just, it's okay. 20 minute. Let me go look at the 20 minute again. Yeah, I'll take it. See what we get. So go to 20 minute again. 20 minute is just barely valid, but we are 40 minutes within red news, so I'm not taking it. Let's go back up to 20 minute. Yeah, you can just tell price is dog shit. 4 hours still sustaining the move, undergoing whatever this reaccumulation is. Let me make sure I'm recording here. Yep, we're still good. Like I said, got off a price action. Don't want to touch any of this. 4 hours starting to sustain the move. Hourly is also, it looks like. Barely. I don't like this. Took whatever this was, building up some nice entry. If you're a 1 hour entry trader, this is a phenomenal entry. I'd give it a little bit more time. Where would your entries be? Looking at like a 4 hour validation. Yeah, phenomenal hourly entry. Somewhere right around here. If you want to take an entry, something like this. We're going to leave this on just to see how it plays out, but on the 4 hour holding, hourly is holding, 20 minute is not valid right now. I want to, actually no, 20 minute, or 20 minute is valid off of this candle. So what high is that? Whatever this high is right here. So we'll step down to 5 minute. Yeah, this would have been your entry on the 5 minute. You got red news in an hour. Still okay. We're now pushing the boundary of what I like to see. Just stopped out right away. On the hourly though, let's see what your entry would have looked like. Hourly entry would have been something like this. Hopefully we're within 1 ATR. 41, yeah. So this would have been your hourly entry. For me on the 20 minute, I'm waiting for demand. Oh, I skipped it. So that would have been your 20 minute entry. I'm gonna wait for more demand on the 20. Valid entry above these highs. I'm gonna consider a buy right around here. ATR low. Hopefully we can new low, something like that, yep. So I'm just gonna move that out the way so I can process this. 5 minute low, 9.18, yep. So half an ATR. Doink. Stopped in and stopped out on the same fucking candle. Yeah, I shouldn't be trading any of this. Hourly, still holding. You'd still be holding this position on the hourly. 20 minute, gonna wait for more demand. Okay. 5 minute. Yep, this would have been your candle. It's kind of waiting for it to finish, but you know, you'd be in drawdown this entire time, trading other assets or whatever it might be. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour holding, hourly is fuck all. Like it's just doing its own thing. 20 minute is good. 5 minute is good. Yeah, so this would have been your 5 minute entry. Somewhere right around here. Hopefully we can new low like that. Immediate break even. Let's see what the next candle does so I don't replay. Yeah, so this would have been your entry. So as you notice, I never recorded a video of my other 1 minute entry system, but my 1 minute entry system, I wouldn't be touching this market until we were up here. Like now's the only time I would have touched this market, versus on this market, I'm trying to scalp my way all the way up because I know what we're anticipating off the market. So hourly holding 20 minute is holding, yeah. So this would have been your entry. Move to break even. Nothing to manage to quite yet. The only thing I see is right here. I want to see one more strength come into this market. Nothing. We're probably going to get taken out here. Get taken out. So I would have secured my 1 to 2.5. Oh, we're still in on this hourly position. Hourly position, we are now probably at break even. Let's see where we're at. Nope, you are still live on this hourly position. 4 hour holding, hourly holding, 20 minute. I need to see more demand come into this market. Like so. One more 5 minute candle. Yeah, valid entry above these highs. ATR low right here. Looks like we are building some sort of sideways movement. So like an ICI entry or whatever entries you take. 20-minute is still valid. Hourly is still valid. 4-hour is dog shit, I'm not gonna lie, but still valid. $20-minute, yeah. This is okay of an entry. I'm gonna move it just a little higher so we can do low. Nothing's created. 20-minute. This is actually an entry, a valid entry off the 20-minute. 1, 2. Oh, fuck off. I'm telling you guys, FX replay is a piece of shit, but does the job. 1, 2. Let's go look at the 4-hour. 4 hours, I don't like. Hourly, I don't like. It kind of hates. I hate the fact that I have to trade these conditions, even though I fucking hate them. I shouldn't be looking at this market because I want to see under what conditions this the system is profitable. 20-minute. Still in on this hourly though. I have to think about this one. So valid entry off of this high and valid entry off of this high. So if I jump down to the 5-minute. No, I'm going to choose this high right here. ATR low, whatever that might be. 2.83, just about half. I could do a little lower, take it out on the same fucking candle. God, okay, no. I'm going to start skipping this price action because shit. There we go. Putting in some new beautiful demand. 20-minute, just gotta love it. Just because I got a little impatient, I missed these entries. Phenomenal entry right here. I need to stop doing that. I really need to fucking stop doing that. Only if I were a little bit more patient. Okay, hourly falls back down. 4 hours probably god awful now. Yep. Gonna wait for the 4-hour to clear up. Probably the daily too. Yeah. Gonna wait for 4-hour to clear up. Okay, daily is now holding. 4 hours holding. Hourly is holding. So on this position, you went up to this. So yeah, break even on this hourly trade. Entry off of this high, this candle right here. Yeah, we're just in drawdown this entire time. And this is what it looks like to backtest the system and see if you'd be profitable. ATR low, that would have been your entry. Something like that. Probably get stopped out right away. Fucking love it. Hourly is holding, 20-minute is holding. Wait for some more demand into this market. Give it a little bit of time. Valid entry right here. I want to see a little bit more sideways, but this is valid entry buy stop. I want to see what it looked like at the time of this candle. Let's go take a look. If it wants to fucking load. There we go. 1, 2. Yeah, this is okay. I'll consider an entry over this high. What low got created? Well, we don't have a low, so let's go look at the 20. Yeah, I'm not taking this shit. God awful. I want to see more sideways like that. Valid entry off of this high. Okay, valid entry off of this high. Come on. I get impatient with this shit because this fucking platform is slow as fuck. Okay, 4-hour. Let's do a top down, weekly, good, daily, good, 4-hour. Good. Let's go look at that hourly. Yep, hourly is good. And so as I'm testing this is all experience based, and this is why I say experience is the most important thing in the market. It's because if you go on a live market right now, let's go look at UCAD, which I was looking at earlier. And we go on the weekly, daily, I'm going to do a quick top down daily 4 hour. You know, on the 4 hour, you might be trying to trade this price action, or you might be trying to trade this price action. Experience teaches you not to do that. And if you're patient enough to wait for the markets to deliver, we're now getting in beautiful demand on the 20 to take some longs here. And so I know this market might be, no, this market just now opened. Phenomenal entry over this high. So step down to the 5 minute. This would have been your entry. Now, I don't like to trade right after rollover. Markets just opened not too long ago. And so this would have been your entry. And so experience tells you not to trade in all these other parts. But because I am backtesting, I kind of have to. So weekly, holding, daily, holding, 4 hour holding, hourly holding, 20 minute. Yeah, I said this would have been a phenomenal entry. ATR low, right off of this high. Let's go look at the 20 minute. Yep, that would have been our entry. Let's go see what it looks like here. Probably going to be an immediate stop out. Let's go look at the 4 hour holding, 20 minute holding. 20 minute, I want to see more money come into this move. Very weak. There we go. Red news though. Give this market time. Good buy stop over this high. Hour 20 after news. Good entry off this high as well. Missed it. That's okay. Got red medium news come out. Quite weak. I want to see more strength. Quite weak. I want to see this candle close though. Weak, weak, weak. Nothing to do. So back up to the 10 minute. Very weak market. I don't want to touch any of this. Weak. There we go. First sign of strength. 4 hour holding, hourly. We're in the same market condition right here. If you look at this price action, if you look at this price action, it is the exact same. So we do have demand coming in on the 20 minute. That's kind of why I started looking at it. Yeah, I'll take a buy stop over this high. ATR low. If I don't get a new low, this is the low I'll use. Let's go look at the 20 minute, see if it's still valid. 20 minute is still valid, but we also have a new buy stop over this high on the 20 minute as soon as we close. So get tapped in, move to low. Let's go look at the 20 minute. 20 minute secondary entry would have been right here. Tighter stop, still valid. Probably a break even. Yep, that would have been a break even trade for you. Probably a break even for this one too. Let's go move to this low. Phenomenal moves. Hopefully we get another sign of strength. We'll move this just slightly down so we can absorb whatever lows these are. Of course, we don't absorb. We're just going to break down through them. 4 hour holding, hourly holding, 20 minute holding. Can wait for more demand to come into this market. I want to see this candle close. Nope, too weak. Questionable entry right there, very weak. And nothing to do here. Let's go look at the hourly. Because the 4 hour might start breaking down right around now. Yep. 4 hour is now starting to hold position. Hourly is starting to hold position. We missed our entries right here. That's okay. Phenomenal entry right here. Phenomenal entry right here. Actually a break-even trade right there. So this would have been my original entry. Let's see what would have happened. Okay, getting new entries would have been a break-even trade. I'll wait for the 5 minute. There we go. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is kind of dog shit again, just kind of sidewaysing. Hourly is putting in some good demand into this market. This could be the start of a stage 2. It's shaping up quite nicely. This is the kind of price action I do like to see versus whatever the fuck was back here. God awful. Just don't want to touch any of this. 5 minute entries. ATR stop, something like this. That would have been our entry to 5 point something. Yep, so within what I like to see. I do have some things I gotta take care of today, so as soon as I hit my 3-month period that I added to this backtest, we're in February, so we have until March. January, February, March, yeah. I'll kind of pause this, upload this section, so part 2 of the series. You guys can see this has been quite a shitty test for me, because just the market condition has been awful, and the shitty ass slow platform. Super fucking shitty. So sorry about the slow platform. I have some of the fastest internet, so I know it's not that. God, fuck this shit. Break even. Go back up to 4 hour. 4 hours holding, 20-minute is holding. And once again, this system is designed to trade a lot more price action. And I'm okay with understanding that I'm going to take a lot more losses and break evens. But it's just understanding under what market condition your system's going to perform. I think this was news if we look at February 26th. Oh, not here. Here we go. February 26th. Red news at 9, and yeah, that's it. Yep, so red news coming up. Nothing to do, nothing to do. Give this market time. Beautiful entries right here. Okay. Gonna wait for this market to close. Potential entry right above this high. Falls back down, nothing to do. Let's go look at the daily. God awful. Once again, we're in this market condition on the 4 hour that we saw earlier, right here. I shouldn't have been touching any of this. Once again, I shouldn't be touching any of this. We're gonna wait for the hourly to shape up here. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding up. Very shitty price action. Hourly's putting in some good demand, so I'll wait for some sort of price mitigations. Yep. Pushing higher, 5-minute entry over this high. Quite extended, I could see it snapping back down, but that's okay. Hopefully we don't get tapped in. Okay, we get a new low created. Beautiful. This actually would have been our low right here as it, punches right through our entry. 3.72, half an ATR. Um, 3.72. That's a little small. There we go. Get punched through, and I don't know if that'd be a break even or not. Nope, not a break even. And a beautiful loss. If it wants to stop us out. Okay, it didn't fucking stop us out. Gotta love this fucking platform, you guys. Okay, we're just gonna fuck that shit. I'm getting tired of this shit. Weekly holding, daily holding, 4 hour holding, surprisingly, 20-minute. So we're just gonna place a random loss here. Something like this. There we go. Took our beautiful loss. Gonna wait for new 20-minute validations. Beautiful entry above these highs. ATR low. Falls back down, nothing to do. Still valid. Nope. Falls back down. So this is what I'll do. I'm gonna wait. I have to find a variable here to keep me out of this kind of price action. To keep me out of this kind of price action. And so I've been trading it all along, but I'm starting to realize, and you guys should see this, it is not profitable one bit to trade within this price action. So a couple things here. Could potentially start looking at the 2 hour, at the hourly. I'm gonna wait for hourly to shape up. Good. Starting to shape up. Probably more losses in here. Yeah. So we'll step back up to the 4 hour and wait for hourly. Beautiful demand coming in. That was red news though, so give it a little bit of time for price to do whatever it has to. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, this is looking okay. quite weak of an entry. Go look at the 4 hour. 4 hour, we now escaped this nasty price action, putting in new demand, mitigating that demand, clearly. Hourly is holding, 20-minute is holding, 5-minute entry above this high is valid for me. So you'll notice as soon as we escape, this is a 12 point something. Yeah, I'll take this. Limit. Okay, it just kind of goes without us. I gotta set up a buy stop. And this is backtesting for you guys. Very annoying, very boring, but you kind of got to do it to know how your system is going to perform under all conditions and finding the conditions in which it will operate best. Sustain that. I'm very surprised. I wanted to get taken out. Let me move my thing right to about, let me see where. This is the only place I see get taken out. Let's go like the 4 hour. 4 hour is beautiful. Hourly is beautiful. 20-minute is very shit. Gonna give the 20-minute a little bit of time. 1, 2. Okay. I want to see this price collapse. I just need to see it collapse. I can't trade any of this. Phenomenal entry right here. Missed it. Played it a little quick. Phenomenal entry here. I want to see what this looks like, because price is not finished playing out here. Okay. Oh, fuck. 4 hour, good. Hourly, good. 20-minute. I want to see what this demand looks like right here. 5. Yeah, beautiful entry right here, actually. Fall back down. I want to see a new low get created somewhere right around here. Let's go look at the 20. 20 is still holding, so the low I'm looking at is somewhere right around here. Yep. Move to a limit. Probably take a loss. Let's go back down to the 20. Now we get that collapse of price I was looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hour still holding. Hourly is kind of failing back down, but still holding. 20-minute is valid for a long over this high. ATR low. Hopefully we get tighter stop, but this is a okay entry I'm looking at. 20-minute is valid. 5-minute is valid. 20-minute is... Oh, we haven't closed on the 20-minute. That's why. Okay, no entry. Let's go look at the hourly. Still valid. 20-minute. I need to see some sort of closure right around here. But still valid over this high. If we get a very tight stop. Nope. Fails back down. Gotta go down to the 10-minute. Okay, we have red news. Nothing to do here. Nothing to do here. Nothing to do here. Nothing to do here. And yeah, so this is it. We're at drawdown. Just flat. So like I said, guys, what I would do, I'll actually do this right now. We'll move back to here. From December to February, or March, pretty much. December to March. Let's go see what this shit looked like. So we just did an entire 3 months of break evens. Let's go look at this shit. December to March. I think it was the 1st of December, I want to say. Unprofitable from here to here. Let's go see. Yep, December, closer to the end of December, actually. So we'll say December, we'll say here. This was unprofitable price action. And I have to go in on my own time, because you should be doing this yourself and analyzing why it was unprofitable. Look at this price delivery. Look at this price delivery. What's the difference? Right? How the fuck did we get a gap here on the daily? Do you see a gap here anywhere on the daily? You see one gap here. No other gaps. Very nice. Lots of like weird. This isn't price action I like to see. Gap, gap. Where else do you see that? Here. Where else do you see that? Here. Right? And so these are all indicators that price is telling you. You know, we'd fall back down to the MA, get bought up quickly. Fall back down to the MA, get up quickly. Fall back down, stay under. So that's not a problem. Get up quickly. Fall back under, get up quickly. This was okay. Fall back under, like, no. Really fall back under and then immediately get, gapped up. Something's not right about this market. So once you jump down to the 4 hour, you kind of start to see the hints it's giving you. Wicks everywhere. Wicks everywhere, wicks everywhere, wicks everywhere, wicks every fucking where. Giant gaps on the 4 hour. Go back to this price action. Where the hell do you see a gap here? You won't find one gap within this price action. Not one. You go here. Gap. Gap. Where? Gap. Right? So it's telling you a story. And so this is how I started when I built out my 1 minute system. Just god awful price action. Like the moment you start to feel weird about it, and you're just like, I don't like this guy, something's off about it, pay attention to that feeling and kind of go back and start to find out why. Now, I'm no expert. Actually, yeah, I am. Something tells me that this price is starting to shape up now. Last gap was right around here. No more crazy wicks, starting to shape up. So I can expect for the next test, we're going to get beautiful price delivery. Hopefully. I don't know what the market does. We're in March. So I don't know what the market was doing several weeks ago, or months, I guess. But yeah, next video will be, or part two or part 3, I forgot what part I'm on, will be me testing this kind of price action for the rest of the year and then finishing off this data collection until March, April, May. So we have so much opportunity still. So hopefully the market looks like it's clearing up now. So hopefully next backtest, we kind of pick up the slack. But this is the beauty of a system like this. Did you see my curve go down? No. What did you see? Nothing. Stayed flat and even earned a little bit, right? So that is the most important thing you can do for yourself is, did it go down? Maybe a little bit. We went down from 400,000 to 315. We lost a third of the account. Is that right? 400 to so we lost a fourth of the account, something like that. 75,000 of, here, we'll do it. From what was that? Was it 75,000 of 400K? We went down 18%. Don't fucking do this. Stay out of bad context. We know why. And so one more thing I'll do is I'll map out from July 28th to November 13th on the daily. July 28th to November 30th. July 28th to October, November 30th. Don't trade this context. Why? There's nothing clear here. Step down to the daily is okay. I mean, we already did the analysis of this on part 1 of the series, where we kind of went down lower and we looked at why this is unclear price action to us. Step down to the 4 hour. Shouldn't have been trading realistically any of this. Most I should have been trading longs in here. Maybe longs in here and longs in here. Shouldn't have been trading anything else within here. Step down to the 4 hour. If it wants to load. Yeah, absolutely shouldn't have been trading any of this, any of this, any of this. So, like I said, you have to experience this. You have to see under what conditions your system is going to be profitable. And we know for next time, don't trade that shit condition. We know for next time, don't trade this shit condition. Yeah, we're break even. It's okay. But under other conditions, you are not break even. We took a nice little downfall and then continued higher. Another downfall, or break even, I guess. Continued higher, or now hopefully going to start a continuation higher. But yeah, that's it, guys, and I will see you on part 2 or 3 of the series, the next part, where we kind of dive into hopefully the more profitable parts of the system. So yeah, anyhow, peace out, and yeah, I'll see you guys then.